So
no worries.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is Hot Takes with Matt and Hot Sauce. And no, that is not Kalvin Hot Sauce Henderson right now, the redhead that I'm talking to. That is Mike Bruzewitz, professional basketball player and my co-host on the Brew with Matt and Mike. And we get along quite well, and Mike is an absolute vibe. And he's also a Puerto Rican, so I think you might have some insight on Jake Paul and what the locals think about him a little bit. So I thought he'd be able to give us a unique perspective before Kalvin hops on the show. He should be on in about 10 minutes. So you guys stay tuned. Kalvin will be here. And we got the Woodley-Silva fight, and I looked down. We were starting midway through, and something just happened to Tyron Woodley. Woodley is wobbled, and he doesn't look good. I did not think Silva had a potential knockout in him.
He might. I mean, I remember watching Silva in the UFC, so this is really interesting to watch him as a boxer now, because I'm used to watching him as a UFC fighter.
Woodley is wobbled. Oh, it's over. It's over.
Oh, wow. They called it already.
Well, that was quick. Right when we hopped on, we're doing our intros. I got to see what happened here. I did not think. See, here's the thing, Mike. We've talked about this before. Father Time does not reward inactivity, right? It does not like inactivity. And
especially
Woodley,
in a combat sport.
Yeah, he was knocked out brutally by Jake Paul 4 years ago in one day, past like right now. So 4 years ago in one day, he was knocked out brutally by Jake, and this is his return. And Father Time doesn't like inactivity. Anderson Silva lives for competition. He lives for training. And even though he's 50, Father Time rewards a guy like Silva who just loves to compete. Like, he might not be competing on the spotlight, but I guarantee he's joining jiu-jitsu tournaments, grappling tournaments, whatever it is. He doesn't stop. So,
he's Brazilian too. So, he comes from that Brazilian school. And, I've watched quite a bit of UFC and everything. I haven't gotten too much into boxing, but, watching him as a UFC fighter, I know for a fact he is down in Brazil, chilling, training guys, working out. Those Brazilians, they got a little different mentality, that's for sure.
Bro, I gotta play this back. I thought for sure this was going to be a boring decision because both guys are older, and I just thought it was going to be a little pitter-patter. I thought this was going to be a low-output, low-power fight. So Woodley, I'm watching this back. He ducked his head in. Silva hits him with a nice uppercut. Not really moving, as still as a statue. Boy, Woodley looks old, man. I'm watching this back. He does not look like the Woodley from and Silva looks just as good as he did 3 years ago when he fought Jake. Woodley looks terrible. Holy cow. Yeah, he sometimes you're not the same guy after you take a certain amount of damage. And he doesn't look too fluid at all. Silva looks really good. He's 50.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing.
That man had a colonoscopy. That man's at the colonoscopy age. And he's out here looking at that fluid.
Yo, that's a lot. That's a lot. Oh, man. I'm nearing that age, but that's a lot.
Oh, gosh. Silva hit him with an uppercut from hell. Kalvin is going to be hopping on the show in about 10 minutes. I missed the knockdown, and I am catching up, and that was an uppercut from hell from Silva. He looks so fluid and so graceful. I got to figure out what he's doing to combat Father Time because he looks, oh my gosh.
I mean, he's doing jiu-jitsu and probably some Muay Thai stuff. I mean, especially when you're training, if you're not sparring and doing that stuff, it's a lot more fluidity. It's a lot more balance, right? Oh, yeah, he got him.
Oh my gosh. That does not look like a 50-year-old at all. Woodley looked all of 43. And Silva just kind of caught him there too. But I watched Silva fight Jake 3 years ago, and he looked about the same as he does right now at 50. So that's a testament to Silva. Mad respect to Anderson Silva, man. That's incredible. Poor Woodley. That guy just needs a win. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Woodley's. He was one of the all-time great welterweights.
He was. I'm familiar with him. He was a stud. He was tough, but there's a certain point where your chin can only last for so long. That's the biggest thing is boxers have chins, basketball players have ankles and knees. There's just certain aspects of, your job that you got to try and get to. And it's a little bit more challenging.
And I think everyone's built a little bit differently. Like, some people can take more damage than others. You look at George Foreman, and that guy just took unbelievable amount of damage throughout his career. and he was sharp into his 70s. Like you would never have thought he boxed for all those years. While you look at a lot of other boxers, and by the time they're 45, they are a bit punchy. They're not too with it anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, CTE is a thing. CTE is a real thing.
Yeah. Do you think there's any basketball players who have CTE? Maybe Pat Bev?
I don't think Pat Bev has CTE. I think he just grew up in Chicago and he's just kind of built aggressively just to kind of make it how he made it. But like, no, I think there's guys who have had it. Like, concussions are not out of the realm in basketball. It's just not as consistent, right?
Yeah.
But I do know some guys that have had issues with that and balance and stuff like that. It's definitely a thing that can happen.
Yeah, no, 100%. Man, I feel bad for Woodley. I thought Woodley was way better than anyone realized when he fought Jake Paul in those 2 fights. I just thought Jake's better than people realize. I thought Woodley was very game, and I thought he was better. I thought he was beating Jake before Jake knocked him out in the 6th round in 2021, 4 years ago. I actually thought that Tyron Woodley was beating Jake in that fight. I thought he was looking really, really good. But I mean, that's the kind of damage that some guys never recover from. I mean, in the boxing world, you look at Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury after the wars they put each other through. Neither guy was the same after that. Neither guy was the same. Fury aged a little bit more gracefully after those fights. I mean, and he was the guy who won the last 2. But yeah, and Wilder is quite punchy. Oh, I just saw that in slow-mo. Holy cow. I mean, granted, I was unable to see a solid chunk of that fight, so I only got to see kind of Silva, or only saw Woodley. Oh gosh, he put his head right into that.
Yeah, you see, he after that big, you saw his kind of chin snap back and like, oof, the spider. I've always loved his gear too. I've always loved Anderson Silva's gear when he would come out.
Bro, Silva. Just watching that clip is all you need to know. That Silva. Oh, poor Woodley was out on his feet. And Silva's such a class act. He gives him a little high five. Like, Silva's the nicest human being on the planet. But when it's time to lock it and it's competition time, that guy's an absolute savage. He is unbelievable.
He's a warrior. He's a warrior. He's real samurai-esque in terms of, he handles his business when he needs to, and then he shuts it off, which is cool to see. Some guys can't do that.
No. And I hope he keeps fighting. Like not for his health. He's 50. He probably doesn't need to keep fighting. But if he wants to keep fighting, he can do some cool things for sure. Like some ridiculous things we haven't seen before in his 50s. I heard they might want to pair him up with Roy Jones Jr.
I would love to see that.
Yeah, I think I'm taking Silva on that.
I would too, old. Just because. But like Roy Jones Jr. is like, I didn't follow boxing super religiously, but there was a show in the past called Beyond the Glory, and they did a highlight of Roy Jones Jr. And since that came out, I was such a huge fan of his. I would watch his fights, and he was such a fun fighter to watch.
Yeah, and he fought Anthony Pettis a few years ago in Milwaukee at the Fiserv Forum, and Pettis beat him. And Pettis isn't beating Silva, in my opinion. So I think if Silva and Roy Jones would be 2 guys in their 50s, so it'd be interesting. But yeah, good for Silva. If he wants to keep fighting, it looks like he's aging quite wonderfully. So respect to him.
Eating a lot of Brazilian grass-fed beef and hanging out on the beach and enjoying life down in Brazil.
Yeah, how locked in are you? So for people joining in, obviously this is not Kalvin Henderson. This is Mike Bruzewitz, my co-host on my main channel, Matt Michaels. Go ahead and subscribe there if you'd like. But Mike lives down in Puerto Rico. He's reached native status in the basketball world in Puerto Rico. And so he's got a little insight on Jake Paul. So I want to pick his brain a little bit there. But Mike, can you talk about your diet a little bit? I feel like you're probably pretty in tune. I know you're into yoga and stuff like that, and stretching and Pilates. What about the diet? Are you avoiding like seed oils and having like the best quality meat?
I'm not like overly into that where it's just like, but I try, I stick to staying away from as much sugar as I can. I'm currently at my parents' house right now for the holidays. And my mother's a really good baker. So that is going out the window this week. But, normally I stay away from sugar for the most part. And I eat a lot of beef. I eat a lot of like high fat diet. I'm more into like the high fat diet stuff. I always have like really good grass fed butter at my house. And I usually cook with that if I'm at home. When I go out to restaurants and stuff, it's, it's kind of hit or miss. I'm not overly um, conscious about what, seed oils and stuff like that. I do ask for things to be cooked in butter if it's possible. That's kind of my biggest flex is I usually try and stick to a more high fat diet than anything else, just because I run better on fats. But in terms of everything else, no, a lot of fruits, a lot of normal stuff. Definitely, stay away from sodas and everything like that. More just hydration through water and natural fruit juices, because that's one thing we do get in Puerto Rico is some really good natural fruit juices. So do that. But then, yeah, like the other thing is like you were talking about, I'm big into yoga, stretching, foot strength, and big toe health.
I got to get back on that.
Yeah, my big toe health is very important to me, in terms of how I move as an athlete. And then, yeah, just overall, like, I've been playing for so long that, you have to be your own physical therapist a lot. So got really into all that stuff. So I kind of know the idea of longevity, constantly icing your knees after workouts. I bought a lot of the fancier gear. I got Normatec boots and Theraguns and red light therapy and all that stuff. So as I age, I'm going into that more. And I'm also more conscious about my workouts too. So, a lot of these guys, as they're getting into their, more aging years, as they're aging out of the prime of themselves, you kind of train differently. You can't recover as much. You have some wear and tear on your body. So I know these guys, as boxers, they're doing some of that. And it was actually pretty cool. We got to train before the 3x3 stuff I was doing in PR. Before we went to the tournament, we got to train with there was two women's boxers, and then we were with like what's one of the lightest divisions? I can't remember what it is. I always get like. Yeah, featherweight.
Light.
Yeah, so one of the like top prospects, one of the top featherweight prospects from PR, he was training with us on the track. So it was really funny. It was like me and a couple other my teammates that are like 6'7", and all of a sudden like this dude who comes in named Juanito, and he shows up. He's like all of 5'4", 5'5", and like I made a joke. I was like, "Hey man, like we probably need some security down in Mexico." Like, and I know he's super good. Like I have no disrespect towards him at all. I'm like, we need some security. Like I pick you. I want you to come with us. Like if we have any problems, I know like you're a little bit less intimidating than myself, but I know you're going to handle everything I need. So
100%. No, I that's actually hilarious. And just a question I have for you. I was going to wait for Kalvin for this, but we'll just get right on into it. And actually, I think Kalvin might be on his way. Let's hold on. He just pulled up. All right, he'll be here in a second. So yeah, I want to pick your mind about Jake Paul and what you know about what the locals are. So just tell us where is Jake Paul located? So Mike's a professional basketball player, lives down in Puerto Rico full time, and I want to pick his brain. He's just a cool dude. So Mike, where does Jake Paul live?
So it's Jake and his brother it's the two brothers, right? It's Jake and
Logan.
Jake and Logan. So like Logan Paul and them. So they actually have a house in Dorado Beach. So Dorado Beach is like 30 minutes north. Or if you're looking at it's 30 minutes west of the San Juan area. It's a suburb. It's not necessarily a suburb of San Juan. It's a little bit further out. But it's definitely a place that holds the most wealth on the island. Okay. So like in Dorado Beach is like they basically have what's called like Billionaires Row out there. So there's some really high net worth human beings that live out there. And there's kind of levels to Dorado Beach. I know he's in kind of I wouldn't say he's the top out in Dorado Beach, because there's a lot of tech giants. There's some people that are in the top 1% of the world that have some property there for tax benefits and everything like that. But his house is definitely in that area. I would put him maybe in the second tier of wealth out there, because the first tier of wealth in Puerto Rico is, billions. There's a lot of B's that are attached to that. So I know he's not quite there yet, but he's, very well off. So he lives there. And yeah, the biggest thing with that is the locals are not a huge fan of Logan.
Okay.
They're not a huge fan of Logan. Jake is, he's kind of gets some of that hate, just based off of his last name and association with his brother. But in terms of the boxing stuff, There are, Puerto Rico is really cool because in terms of the main sports that they follow there, it's definitely baseball is first, boxing is second, and basketball is third. So, they are boxing enthusiasts on the island. They love it. There's been, multiple world champions, multiple Olympic gold medalists. It's a very, very big culture down there. So they watch a lot of the fights. There's been a lot of people that have started to kind of stick up for Jake as he started to win some of these fights. And they're kind of like, hey, we think he should move into, more legitimate fights. That's one thing that a lot of people are arguing about it. I know that's one thing. They're like, man, he just fights old guys. He fights for money. He actually doesn't fight to try and, go and win and really compete at like the highest level. And I know that's one of the things that they say about that down there. But in terms of like overall the vibe, a lot of them, the Logan Paul stuff is a little bit more, especially when he first came down there. They were, not huge huge fans of his because of the things he highlighted and how he kind of came down there and was like, oh, it's beautiful. He loves it. But, in terms of what he highlighted and why people were coming down there.
And that's just benefits.
Yeah, basically he came down for tax benefits, and it's a little bit goofy because the people who move there get the tax benefits, but the people of Puerto Rico, if you're born there, you don't get those. So it's very interesting. The relationship between the country and the territory of Puerto Rico and the United States is a tattered history. We'll put it that way. It's not pretty. So, and you can feel some of that sometimes, but as long as they're also some of the most friendly people I've ever been around in my entire life. And I've lived a lot of places. So, and like I said, the boxing culture down there is absolutely amazing. So if there's anybody who's like a really big boxing aficionado, there's a really nice museum down there that has some of the really great, Puerto Rican boxers down there, as well as they have a lot of fights. And I'm actually starting to get into it a little bit more because, like I said, when we were training, we got to work out with some of the boxers, and I'm trying to go see them box because, when you get to go work out with them, you get to see just how good a conditioning and shape they are. And, I thought I was in pretty good shape, and then all of a sudden they show up and they're just like, why are you tired? Why are you sweating? What's going on? You got to move faster. You got to move your feet. I thought you were supposed to play defense. And, so it was fun.
Yeah, boxing, cardio, and just combat sports, like you have to be in really good shape, obviously, to play basketball. But combat sports cardio is just a different beast. Absolutely a different beast.
Mentality is different too.
Because not only are your like lungs in pain and your legs are too, they're exhausted, but the physical pain just, if it's MMA, obviously it's head to toe, but boxing, the ribs, the abdomen, the head, while you're absolutely gassed. So it is just a different beast. Mike, would you ever get in the ring? So, and before he answers, ladies and gentlemen, Kalvin Hot Sauce Henderson should be pulling up any second now, my co-host on this show. Mike is my co-host on my other show on my main channel where we talk about Wisconsin Badger basketball and just basketball in general. So if you want to go subscribe to my main channel, Matt Michaels, feel free. But Mike is just a vibe. He's a cool dude. We get along really, really well. He's from Puerto Rico. Or he's from Minnesota, and he lives down in Puerto Rico right now. And so Mike is giving us some interesting behind the scenes on the Puerto Rican boxing scene and how they view Jake Paul and Logan Paul. Jake, it seems, has won over some of the Puerto Ricans, not all of them. And Logan, they're not as big a fan of Logan as they are Jake down there. But yeah, so Mike, would you ever get in the ring?
No, not like competitively, no. But it's funny. I talked to one of my really good friends who plays 3x3 basketball, and it's funny. I got to run into Jimmer Fredette when I was down in Mexico. He's actually one of the coordinators and one of the administrators and coaches for the 3x3 national team for the United States. And I asked him, I was like, hey, how do you stay in shape? And he told me, he was like, he does a lot of boxing. He does a lot of wrestling. He does Muay Thai. He does more combat sports, kind of rolling to stay in shape. And it's definitely something that I would be really interested in doing as I get, as I try and gracefully age as well.
Age like Silva, man.
Yeah, man. I'm not trying to do all this running anymore. I'm done with that. So, for me, that would be it. Maybe just training aspect, but actually going and fighting with somebody, like, I'm good on that. I've taken enough elbows. I've got stitches in my face. I've had that. I'm cool. I've had a broken nose. Like I've had to fight with, dirty Europeans and stuff like that. I'm okay.
Yeah. Mike, so based off what you know, who do you got tonight? Jake Paul or Anthony Joshua?
So I don't actually know Anthony Joshua very much, but I feel like the thing I have seen, just like a little bit of the advertisements about it, he's actually like a legit fighter though.
Yeah.
Like
Olympic
he's
gold
not.
medalist. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, Jake he's fought legit fighters, but he's never fought like, and I understand what people are saying. I don't want to get too in the weeds. Here's the problem is every boxer, when they turn pro, pads their records. They fight tomato can journeymen who show up and they pad their record. Jake walks into the sport as a superstar, and so he's got to find a way to sell fights and to also gain experience. And no one wants to watch him fight a bum journeyman. So they have him fight MMA guys as he builds up his experience, which I would argue those guys are freaks of nature. They know how to use their hands a little bit. Like as he was building up his experience, he fought MMA guys. He fought, some boxers who were, Cole says Jake Paul is scum. He fought some boxers and he just beat Julio Cesar Chavez Jr. No one ever in their prime, but that's all going to change tonight. And we have Kalvin Hot Sauce Henderson in the studio. The champ is here.
What's going on, baby?
This is Mike.
Right?
Kalvin.
What's going on, Mike? Bless, man. Doing all right?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm hanging out at home. Mom's cooking. Mom's been baking all day. Got the house treated. I've been chilling. My belly's full. I'm feeling good.
That's what I'm talking about, man. I'm fresh out the road, man. Literally fresh out the road down here in Texas right now.
Yeah,
smell like road
how
too.
was the drive, man? Hopefully, you weren't rushing too much.
Nah, it was long, but it was fine, though, man. Traffic, but we made it here. We good. Ready to rock and roll.
Well, nice, we'll let you go in a second, Mike. But Kalvin, you weren't here. Mike's a pro hooper. He's my host on my co-host on my main channel where we talk a little basketball. Yes, sir. And he lives in Puerto Rico, so he's got a little insight on the Pauls. Do you want to share what do the locals think of Jake Paul and Logan Paul?
So Logan Paul, they're not a fan. They didn't really like how he came down to the island and has been using it for tax benefits, because there's a thing like the locals don't really get that same tax benefit that he gets because he moved there. He also moved to like the bougiest part of the island, where it's like only gringos, it's only Americans, it's only like the top 1% of wealth is there. So he's been hanging out there a lot. But in terms of Jake, he's gotten a little bit more respect just because he's a boxer, right? They do talk about how he's gone kind of an unconventional route. He hasn't really fought anybody in their prime or really great fighters yet, but because the boxing culture is so big down there, he has won over some people down there. But there's plenty of haters. There's plenty of people that are like, man, he won't face anybody from the island, anything like that. So it'd be interesting. It would be interesting to see if he actually would come down to PR and actually have a fight down there against one of the up and coming contenders.
Yeah, man. So I actually heard about that too whenever we was out there in Dubai and camp with him. There, it's a gated community out there in Puerto Rico with a bunch of 1% Americans who go there for the tax benefits and the tax breaks. So that question came up in camp. I was like, man, why Puerto Rico? You know what I'm saying? And that makes a lot of sense why. And so they're trying to build up that whole community where it's really just America just on a small part of the island, Puerto Rico.
Yeah, so there's like two main areas on the island that have that. There's one on the east side, which is called Palmas del Mar, which is like basically its own separate community. It's got its own, like literally its own community. It's got its own utilities. It's got its own school system, all that stuff. And then the same thing is happening in Dorado where he's at. The difference is like in Dorado, like there's multiple guys with billions. It's like multiple billionaires on that area, so it's not just one or two; it's multiple. A lot of people own it. So when you get into that, it's good.
Yeah, crazy work.
Cool. Well, Mike, it's very cool for my two co-hosts to meet one another.
Yeah, good to meet you, man. I've watched some of your boxing stuff. You know your stuff, so it's good. It's good to finally connect in life. So.
Appreciate that, big dog. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna check you out too, man. You got that hooping, you got the dunking on folks in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I stopped dunking now. I'm a little older now. I have plenty of highlights of dunking, but a lot of threes, a lot of spacing, a lot of really intelligent basketball.
Get on down.
Now, but if y'all ever
longevity, baby.
If you guys need to, come on down to the island. It's lovely. I'm over this cold already, so come on down to the island. Come hang out.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Oh
Mike's
yeah,
from
yeah, yeah,
Minnesota. He doesn't. He's back in the Midwest, and he's already ready to go back to Puerto Rico.
yeah. I feel that. See, my people are tropical. You know what I'm saying? I'm all about the warm weather and stuff, man. Go down there and make it hot.
Yeah. Come on down, hang out. Hey, I know all the good spots. I speak Spanish, so I can help you out move a little bit there. So I know where to go. I've been down there.
Let's go. Let's go.
That's
Todo
good,
bien.
Sam. Well, Mike, thank you very much for starting this thing off. Calvin will carry the torch, man. But yeah, thank you, man. And we'll talk probably tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna catch up tomorrow. I'm actually gonna go watch the rest of this Badger game and then watch and hopefully catch this Jake Paul fight. Actually, I wasn't really into it, and now that I've talked about it, now I'm into it.
Hey, bro, it's gonna be the greatest upset since the Miracle on Ice, man.
Yeah. Is it a Miracle on Ice?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh, all right. Well, I'll let you guys get back to it. I appreciate y'all. Have a good rest of your night, and I'll see you probably tomorrow, Matt.
Yes, sir. Have a good one, Mike. Thank you. Oh man. All right.
You know what, Matt? What's cool about this fight with Alicia Baumgartner is that she elected. So usually, professional women boxers or fighters, they fight 2-minute rounds. Yeah, so she elected to do 3-minute rounds. But she's fighting 12 3-minute rounds for this world title. So she trying to set the tone. Let her know we can do it too. We're gonna see.
Did you see what happened with Silva and Woodley?
No, I get to watch it. I literally just pulled up. What happened?
You called it. Round 2 knockout, Anderson Silva. Unbelievable.
I knew it.
Bro,
I knew it.
So good. He looks so good. Woodley.
Yeah.
I don't know how Silva looks just as good, if not better, than he did 3 years ago when he fought Jake. When he was 47 and fought Jake, he's 50.
Yeah.
I said it, he's old enough to have a colonoscopy. He's at that colonoscopy age. And he's out here proving it. And he looks super fluid. Honestly, he might have looked better than he did against Jake 3 years ago, which is insane. That man looked fantastic out there. He was fluid, and you could tell.
So my buddy Bernard, he's actually also a UFC fan. And so he was at the fight in Vegas when Silva got clipped. Remember, it was when he got clipped and got knocked out.
Yeah.
When he pulled out and got clipped, he was describing, he was doing working media for that fight. He described the crowd and how when he got clipped, it was like dead silence. And all of a sudden a roaring crowd, he didn't know what just happened.
Yeah. No, I mean, it is. He was on a big losing streak to finish out his UFC career. And then now he goes to boxing. And he looks fantastic. He looks absolutely fantastic.
Punches landed. I don't know. This is my nephew. Come on the show, nephew. This is my nephew right here, man.
What's up, y'all?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah. He trying to make his last minute bets on this fight coming up. He asked me for my advice.
No, my advice: put the mortgage on Jake Paul.
Nah, he talking about Alicia Baumgartner fight, man. He ain't talking about no Jake Paul, man. You better not put the mortgage on Jake Paul. You gonna be homeless.
He only got to land one punch.
Oh yeah, Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a half a punch.
Yeah.
They don't think he gonna land a punch?
They giving that for free.
Oh, you think Jake Paul gonna land a punch on?
No, he only got to land one punch.
Oh, that's easy. That's a gimme.
Oh yeah, sure.
He gonna land a punch.
So, but you can tell. So I didn't. We were just kind of getting started during the Silva Woodley fight, like in the middle of it, and we were kind of greeting each other, seeing how each other are doing. Then all of a sudden, the knockout happened. You could just tell from that clip. That Silva did not respect, he respected Woodley, but he was not fearful of Woodley because he was taking big marches in the ring, like lifting his foot up all the way and kind of going in. Like he was super loose, super confident, and then he just cracked him with the uppercut from hell. Unbelievable.
Yeah, I knew it, man. It's too long, man. Too long. Too big, too long, and confident too, Mike. Silva actually boxes. He don't box, like a professional boxer does, but he's not a stranger to the ring in boxing. You know what I mean?
100%. So, yeah, we got. They're moving. This is going to be right on. This is going to be early. This is going to be a little bit early of a night. They're moving. Sometimes you never know with these shows, like if they're going to be way late at night. But this show is moving and grooving, and I don't think the Jake Paul fight is going to be that late. So maybe about an hour from now.
Is this the co-main right here?
Yeah, it's the co-main. So like,
Okay,
I'll say
okay.
within an hour,
Gotcha.
we're gonna see Jake and Joshua. The truth will be revealed quite soon. So
You ain't
yeah,
lying. This fight
I'm gonna
probably gonna go
invite.
all 12.
Yeah. Oh, this is a 12 rounder.
Yeah, 12 rounder.
Dang.
Usually women fight 10.
Ooh, lost you for a sec there, Calvin. All right. Well, I will hold down the fort while Calvin hopefully reconnects, and I'm gonna invite my boy. I'm gonna have one of my buddies hop on in and give his thoughts. But yeah, I lost Calvin. What we got? Michael Heiser. What up, y'all? What a Silva Woodley fight? I totally agree. Here we Silva Woodley. Yeah, I would say like I was saying before, Silva looked unbelievable. His fluidity at 50 years old is absolutely bizarre, especially as he had a slow end of his career. All right,
They
Hot
booted
Sauce
me.
is back. Yeah. I'm gonna kick your old version from. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, I was just saying Silva's fluidity at 50 years old, unbelievable. I heard that they might want Roy Jones Jr. to fight Anderson Silva.
Silva? Huh? I don't think she's gonna land 144 punches. I'm not see. Nah, that actually be a really good fight, man. The bet is that Baumgartner lands 144 punches total in the fight. That's kind of high.
Yeah, do you remember that Serrano Katie Taylor fight a few years ago?
Yeah, I do remember that on the undercard.
Yeah, man, that was that was the best fight. That's one of the best fights you'll ever see in boxing. I hope that's what we get here. It's probably not good for their
I
health,
don't
but
know.
I'd love to see that again. Hey, Calvin, did you share this on your
Yeah.
Facebook?
Yeah, like the stream, or what do you mean?
Yeah, the stream.
The link?
Yeah, would you be opposed to throwing this on? Yeah, the link on your Facebook. All right. Well, Calvin does that. We got, gosh, Bumgarner is taking her time to the ring. She is. I wonder what the odds are. Oh, we here we go. Here's the big dog, Mike. How we doing? Mike, this is my guy, Mike. My best friend, Mike.
Hello.
Mike, did you watch the Woodley Silva fight?
Dude, I did, man. I had that fight going the distance, sadly, on my good old underdog fantasy, and I was greatly disappointed. Let's just say.
Yeah, I did not expect that from Silva at 50 years old. I said that he looked just as good, or if not better, than he did when he was 47 when he fought Jake 3 years ago. We watched that fight together. I thought he looked better in this fight than he did 3 years ago, which is absolutely absurd. And then Tyron Woodley on the other side of things, he looks all of 43.
Yeah.
Silva looks nothing like 50, and Woodley looks all of 43. So Father Time, I've talked about many a times, but it rewards consistency. Father Time does not like when you're inactive. So yeah, Mike, but you're absolutely locked in and dialed on the fight world. Mike's a very knowledgeable fight fan. Mike, give me your thoughts about this main event. Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul. What do you got?
Yeah, I think I have Anthony Joshua taking it, right? I have a couple bets just from the value standpoint of Jake Paul. I don't know. It was something like it was a couple bucks to win, like, I don't know, 40 or something like that. So I'm like, why not just throw it on for that value, right? I honestly don't think he stands a chance, but I do think the fight's going to go longer than people think. I think it's going to go probably at least 4 rounds. So we'll see. I think Jake's going to surprise some people. And I think Joshua's critics are going to be kind of, out and ready to attack. So I just can't see him finishing it in 1 round,
There's a lot of money on the line for Joshua. I mean, if he wins, he'll still get it, but he has the chance to make a lot of money next year if he and 100%. Silva just loves to fight, man. Silva does love to fight. And that's why he has aged so much better than Woodley. Granted, Woodley took a hook from hell from Jake Paul, but all right, I think we got Sauce back here. Sauce, welcome back. This is my boy Mike.
Sir.
This is my best friend Mike right here.
What's up?
What up, best friend Mike? We got a whole bunch of mics tonight, man.
How you doing, man?
I'm doing well.
Mike. So what? Tell Calvin. What's your betting situation here right now? He just told me.
Like, you mean the live stuff? Like, let me pull it up there. So I got a couple bets with Jake Paul winning just from the value standpoint. It's kind of insane. The payouts, like, I don't know, plus like I think it's like plus 450 and something like that. So just to win, like 20 or something, right? This next fight coming up is interesting. I hear it's gonna, likely go the distance, but I'm skeptical, right? I think the girl that they just showed is like way better than the girl from Canada, so like the U.S. girl. But I got punches landed and then Joshua to take it. So.
Yeah, at least they called the bomb. She got power, especially she catch you right on the button.
What are the straight up? Sorry, go ahead, Calvin.
No, go ahead.
Well, what are the straight up odds, Mike, right now on AJ versus Jake Paul?
I got that for you. Oh, dude, that's crazy. So now Jake Paul to win is plus 144. It was as high as like plus like 560.
So what's Silva or what's Joshua?
Joshua's minus 910.
Bro.
Damn.
That's crazy, dude.
That's crazy word, man.
The public must just be going crazy on Jake Paul right now.
They are. They're smart.
What comes to
bring that line down.
Bet the mortgage. Jake Paul's taking this shit.
Bet the mortgage.
You better not bet the mortgage. You better stop that. That's bad advice, man. Do not bet the mortgage. That is a bad idea.
Absolutely not. Not.
Oh, we got another mic here? Who's this mic?
What's up, bro?
Who is this? Calvin, you know this guy?
What's going on? I can't see.
What's up, brother?
I'm not zooming in.
I don't remember Hello?
Hot sauce?
I can't really see. It's small. What's going down?
Who are you? How'd you get on here?
It's our junior.
You click the link I posted on Facebook.
What?
What's up, Mike? It's Mike. Yeah, I know Mike. What up, boy? I can better see you, man.
All right.
I shared it on Facebook.
Link to this?
That was
Oh, you shared the StreamYard link to Facebook.
You shared the StreamYard, yeah.
Oh, Kelly,
that's what you said, right?
StreamYard.
This is gonna.
No. I meant the. Hey, appreciate you joining, whoever you are, but you gotta go. Yeah.
Dude, you said share the link. That's not the link.
The YouTube link.
Yeah. Adios, man.
That's crazy, man.
That's crazy. Wait, okay, I'm sorry. I gotta boot this other mic out. This is the 10th mic. Sorry, Mike. Love you, Mike, but I'll see you next time.
There's so many mics.
All right, we got Ryan Borland here. Ryan, welcome.
Hey, well, thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Yeah. So, Mike, before I'm gonna let this Mike, maybe we'll bring you back on a little bit later, but I want you to give your final prediction before we talk to Ryan here. Give me Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, time, what round, what do you think?
Okay, I am taking, and it's simply because I have money on this. I am taking Anthony Joshua in a 5th round knockout.
5th round knockout. Okay, there we have it. Mike has spoken. Mike, thank you for joining. And we just lost Calvin again. So if you want to, but yeah, I'll see you later, Mike. I'm going to talk to Ryan here, but hey, stick around if you want to comment in the chat. Feel free. But yeah, we will.
I got you, dude. Thank you so much for having me. Appreciate it.
Yeah, you're the man.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Bet the mortgage on Jake Paul, baby.
All right. Cole just roasted Calvin. Yeah. He's not at home right now. Ryan, welcome to the show. How are you doing right now?
Appreciate it, man. I'm doing good. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing wonderful. There we go.
All right, we back. I edited the post. I got the right link up now. It all should be good. You got to be more specific, man. I don't do this tech stuff, man. I just share what you have to share.
Bro, that was hilarious.
You know what?
I was like, how did he get the link?
I shared that link with I shared that link with Bernard and Wallace, so that's the stream one, right?
Yeah, you got it.
Okay. Say less.
So Ryan, how are we feeling tonight? How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good, man. How you guys doing?
Adam says hi,
Doing
Ryan.
blessed, man.
Great to see you back on the show. Ryan, so
Yeah.
your thoughts, Jake Paul, Anthony Joshua, has anything changed since we last talked to you?
No, I'm still rooting for Jake, man. I don't know if he's gonna pull it off or what. If he does, I think that'll be pretty impressive. But I put some money on him, and so I'm hoping he wins.
You must like donate money. You like donate money? Is that what it is, right?
I might need to go and put some money down on Jake. We got to move this line to where Jake's the favorite. The line has swung. When did you put the money down on Jake? The line is moving towards Jake right now.
Yeah, so my boy put some on it like yesterday, and
Yesterday.
the odds he got was crazy. And then I put some money on it this morning, and the odds I got wasn't as good as his, but so it is changing is from what it looks like. So
yeah, man, I don't know what's going on. I hope they're right, because I mean, Kalvin laughs at this, but I truly think if Jake Paul, like I'm saying, if he wins, if Jake Paul beats Anthony Joshua, I can't think of a greater upset than that. I mean, you look at where Jake's come from a child actor, Disney star, failed high school athlete. He beats Anthony Joshua. I think it's the greatest upset of all time.
Yeah, I'm agreeing with you, man. Yeah, it's going. If he pulls it off, it'll be crazy. I don't know though, man.
I'm just saying, man. Whatever kind of weed or drug they have in Wisconsin, that shit is strong as hell, man. I don't know what the hell that is I got over there.
I'm still over, man. All I'm saying, I'm not saying I'm picking Jake to win. I in jest have said bet the mortgage on him. I'm not actually picking Jake. But all I'm doing is pointing out the line is shifting towards Jake. 1 and 2, that I think this would be the greatest upset of all time if he wins. Do you disagree with that, Kalvin?
No, I don't disagree that it'll be a huge upset. I don't know about the greatest of all time. I can't think of one a recent that may triumph it, but I got to go back and dig deep into the history books and see.
He's 5'10" according to you. I think he's 5'11". Oh, Ryan, how about you answer this? Kalvin thinks that Jake Paul is 5'10" and a half at best. Ryan, how tall do you think Jake Paul is? I think he's 6 foot.
Man, I would say 6 or 6'1" because I'm like 6 foot, and I think he was about my height or maybe a little bit taller. But you sparred with him, so and then how tall are you?
I'm 6 foot. You see the picture. But hey, Matt, send Ryan a picture of Jakey pulling out, man. He can see side by side.
What if I can pull that up somehow?
You was looking down on him?
Looking down on him, man. Look, walk him down. Look at that.
He might hit a growth spurt or something recently. I don't know.
That could be it.
I will say though, I'm texting Ryan the picture of Jake. One thing about Jake is that he is a late ass bloomer. Like his.
Oh my gosh! No, man.
Yeah, you gotta let me finish. Okay.
All right.
What I'm saying is that he hasn't grown since you've seen him, Kalvin. That's not where I was going with that. All I was saying is that Jake Paul, when he was in high school, like he looked like a little boy. He looked like a little kid, while his older brother Logan looked like a grown ass man when he was in high school. So Jake doesn't look like the same human being from when he was 23 than he does now. Like Jake's a guy who is maturating into his 20s, while other guys are completely done in the maturation process when they're 16, 17, 18. Kalvin's fed up with this late bloomer stuff. No, but it's 100% true.
I don't know if I call it a late bloomer either. I don't know if I call it that either, but
where are you going with this, Ryan? What do you call it?
That's about all I want to say, but
steroids. He got that new limb BBL that all these cats getting now.
Yeah, we'll just call it a late bloomer, I guess.
Okay, so more so what I mean by a late bloomer is just look at him and his brother in high school and how much more physically developed his older brother was than he was. Like, you can tell that it's a fact.
Yeah.
Jake hit puberty quite late in his teenage
Let's-
years, into his 20s.
let's take a
Logan
pause.
hit it when he was like 16. So all I'm saying is Jake didn't fully get the ball rolling as an athlete until well into his 20s. That's what I'm saying. He didn't start to finish developing. Some guys are done developing when they're in 8th grade. Some guys are done developing when they're 25. And you can say Jake was on the juice. You can say that or not. But I think it's undeniable that Jake absolutely was a late bloomer.
I can see that. Can we take a pause and just, did y'all see Michael Irvin on the sideline? This dude is, I think he's just always on that booger sugar, baby. He's just always on 3,000 for everything he said.
Hey, I'm hearing a little echo right now. Ryan, do you have headphones nearby, or could you just turn the volume just a notch down a little bit? There's a bit of an echo.
Turn the volume on my phone down?
Yeah, or if you have headphones that you could use, that'd be great too. Just a tiny bit of an echo. If you put it down a little bit, I think that should handle it, or some headphones, either way. Yeah, that already sounds better.
All right.
Can you still hear me?
Sweet. Yep.
All right, wonderful. Wonderful. Someone said that Paul needs to be humbled. Ryan, do you think you met Jake up in person and you saw his mind games and stuff beforehand, but go to the locker room. What was Jake like with you and your brief interaction with him? What was he arrogant or was he nice in your brief interaction?
We didn't have much interaction, but I would say arrogant, probably.
Really?
Yeah.
Kalvin, would you say in your interaction sparring with him that he was arrogant? I know you said he was awkward. He was awkward with you, like not super charismatic.
He was arrogant with the other sparring partner. He had 2 sparring partners in count, me and another guy who hasn't made his pro debut yet. He was very arrogant to him. He was actually talking shit to him in the ring when he was sparring him. But then when I got in the ring with him, you can hear in the clinch when we got closer that he was actually nervous and he was over breathing and he was kind of almost like panicking whenever we got close in the clinch.
Interesting.
So he was definitely arrogant against the other cat. And me, he didn't say shit.
Okay, interesting. So, so on the basketball side of things, my home team made a comeback. Mike, thank you very much for that update. Wisconsin took over. So Ryan, all right. So, how are you watching the fight tonight? Are you just laying low at your place and just chilling? You got some friends over? What are you up to tonight?
No, just me and my wife watching we're just me and her watching the fight.
Yeah. Hey, did you get, what are those on the wall? Are those yours? What was that? Elk?
Yeah. So
is that you're doing?
2 moose that me and my wife shot a couple years ago.
Was it one each? One was yours, one was hers?
Yeah, she shot which one? She shot the one over here, and I shot the one over there.
Okay. Yeah, I think Kalvin, are you a hunter?
I actually am going. I'm actually going hunting next weekend.
Yeah,
deer. I heard moose are moose are aggressive, man, and like massive too.
You're going deer hunting next week?
Yes, sir. Next weekend, I'm going deer hunting.
That'd be sweet down in Arkansas.
Oh, you already know it, baby. You know it. One of my friends has a camp. We're gonna set up at his camp. He has like a house out in the middle of nowhere, basically. We're gonna set up camp. It's the last 3 days of hunting season, deer hunting season.
Yeah.
Kalvin, are you?
Nice to get some. Deer
Yeah, are
meat
you
in the freezer?
Oh yeah.
Are you an
Oh yeah,
experienced
definitely.
hunter?
Nah, man, I dabble in it, man.
Yeah.
Dabble in it.
I don't want to
You
say
ain't see you
this.
coming back this
I
one.
don't want to like wish you bad luck, but deer are my favorite animal. So,
Why is that bad luck?
well, I hope you don't get one.
Oh my, dude, what? You hold on. Have you never had deer before?
No, deer are my favorite. I love deer. I think they're
That's the
beautiful.
problem, dude. That's the problem.
Oh, I
You
believe
ain't
it.
had
I
no.
believe it.
You haven't had deer chili. You ain't had backstrap. You ain't had none of that, man. That's why you saying that.
Yeah, well, that's fine. That's fine. I bet it's very, very tasty, but I love deer. And, you know, in Milwaukee, our basketball team is the Milwaukee Bucks, Fear the Deer.
Oh my
So,
gosh.
yeah, no, I hope you, no offense. I hope you have a great time. I hope you have a great time. But yeah,
I'm gonna send you a picture of Bambi, man.
bro, what would a Bambi do to you, man?
You gotta eat, baby. Hey man, Alicia, eyes a little swole right now. Her right
Oh,
eye.
Well, she just got a knock. Did she get a knockdown just there?
Nah, she shut it down.
Okay, jeez.
Her
What's her
eyes
name?
swelling up too.
Dawn? She looks a little swollen right now.
Yeah.
Sorry, we've been chopping it up a little bit right now. Not too. I haven't been too dialed in on this fight. Calvin's been watching. I've been a little.
Definitely.
I've been you know, I've been a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not. I was into the Silva Woodley. Like this isn't like super
No,
into
we
this.
was on the same card in Philly. I was headlining the card. She was a co-main when I was in Philly.
You're kidding,
Alicia
Bumgarner?
Bumgarner. Yeah, she was a co-main.
Damn, that's lit. Giannis is a traitor according to EKO. Wow, Giannis is getting traded. We're veering a little bit away from boxing. But that's okay.
The freak.
Yeah,
Giannis.
he's a Greek freak, man. If you guys got in the ring with Giannis and Giannis had 3 months to train at 7 foot, freakishly athletic, are you guys taking him out?
He's cooked.
He's cooked.
He's cooked. Barbecue, baby.
Ryan, what do you think?
who? I don't even know who Giannis is.
Oh, he's an NBA player. He's 7 foot, like 250 pounds, nothing but muscle, super fast,
Cooked.
super quick,
Cooked.
athletic. If a guy like that at 3
If he
months
ain't
to
got no
train,
boxing skills, he ain't gonna
He
get
cooked.
far.
I'll tell you right now, Matt. You can train. You can lift. You can lift all the muscles, all the weights you want. One muscle you can't train is that chin muscle. I'm gonna touch that chin, man. Oh, Giannis, whatever his name is, Greek freak. It's gonna be a picnic when I finish with him.
But doesn't it go both ways? Even as boxers, you can't train that chin.
Nah, dude, man, this shit, man. I done punched on by so many times in so many years. He ain't been punched on like that. You know what I mean? So like the punch resistance stuff we were talking about in the earlier episode, he ain't been punched on like that. As soon as you touch him, man, he gonna turn into a freak.
Yeah, man. Okay, we'll move away from this topic. Giannis gets 2 years to train, and his mission is to beat Kalvin Hot Sauce Henderson and Ryan Borland. How's he doing?
Man, I'm telling you right now, people, at my gym, people say all the time, "Hey, give me 1 year, give me 2 years." I might ask, like, what the hell do you think I'm gonna be doing in that same amount of time? You think I'm gonna be getting worse in 2 years? Like, it don't stop. I'm whooping his ass, man. No cap. And I want you to bet the mortgage on that.
Giannis versus Kalvin Hot Sauce Henderson. Let's make it happen.
Send the contract. Send the contract, big boy. Send the contract.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. Well, cool.
Oh.
It looks like we are getting close to 9:15. Oh, damn. Yeah. Let's finish this round out. Yeah, Calvin's
It's a good fight. Oh yeah, man. I'm a boxing head too, man. It's a good fight though.
Hey, someone just commented, I used to beat you up in Forest Hill.
That's where I'm at right now, man. Tell it anywhere I'm at. Pull up.
I can't see. What does that say? Suave Mentals?
Suavemente. That's my cousin.
Okay.
This nigga Rodney on the line. Talking shit. Tell Big Weed to shut the hell up or I smack him up.
Yeah, man. Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she got quite the shiner under that eye.
You
What
ain't
are the
lying. Both of
scorecards
them.
right now?
They don't show open scoring.
Well, I know, like the
Oh, okay. It's competitive, man. I don't know. It's competitive. Oh, I don't think they showed it yet. Trey, they showed the unofficial scores yet.
All right.
Oh, okay. They got Bongo on the up right now.
Looks like we got our next guest who just joined the show. So before we let him in on the studio, Ryan, just before you head on out, thank you very much for stopping by. Always great talking to you. I wish you nothing but the best of luck in the future. Can you please give us your thoughts, Anthony Joshua, Jake Paul? Just give me your final prediction.
Man, well, I don't know what's gonna happen, man. I'm hoping. I put my money on Paul, so I'm hoping he wins. So I guess that's gonna be my prediction. I guess I don't know who's gonna win, man. But
May the
I
best
put
man
my
win.
money on him.
On
So,
Paul?
yeah.
Yeah.
So hopefully,
Ooh.
yes, sir.
Yeah. So Adam said, "Great to see you, Ryan."
Thanks for having me, you guys. It was cool chopping it up with y'all again.
Yeah, you're the
Wow,
man.
it's always
Ryan.
good, big dog. Nice to see you again, big dog. Make good choices.
All right, man. Yep. Y'all take care.
Yeah, have a good one, boss.
Ooh, their eyes on lump mode.
All right, I think Ryan. Just give me 1 second. Kick studio. All right, we got Wallace in the building. What's up, Wallace?
Wale. The light-skinned assassin.
Oh, Dave Portnoy's in the building.
What's going down? Yeah.
My. Look at the fleas on Fluffy.
Wale, this is Matt Marcus right here. Matt, this is Wallace.
What the ball
Wallace, nice to meet you, man.
Audio. What's going on? Turn it
Yeah, you can't hear talking all that shit. Look at you now. Yeah, we can hear you.
Can you hear us?
Can you hear us?
Technical difficulties around here. It says my mic is talking. I just can't hear you. I don't know what happened to my audio.
Oh, do you have headphones? Can't hear us? Here, we'll just give us 1 second. All right, I think we got another guest in the studio. We got Bernard. Big Smooth. How you doing, champ?
Yeah, it's a party. It's a party. It's a party.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. How you doing?
Hold on, bro.
Yeah, so Kalvin, want to give an introduction to your boy here?
Yeah, for sure. This is the one and only Bernard Big Smooth Oliver, general manager of Fayetteville Straight Right Boxing and Fitness. My brother from Texas, the one and only Big Smooth Operator. Smooth. Oh, but that singing's free. I'm gonna stop right there, man. It costs a little extra for singing.
That's a hell of an introduction, man. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Matt, it's nice to finally get to talk to you, man. I've been watching you for a little bit.
Hey, I appreciate that. Yeah, no, Kalvin and I, we're getting this ball rolling. I appreciate that. Great to meet you as well. Yeah, so just give me your thoughts right now. Let's go to the main event. Well, what are you thinking, AJ, Jake Paul? Hold
on, before we get there, Matt, can I say something before we get there? Bernard, this fight is the very first, at least in my opinion, women fought, to my knowledge, where they fighting 3-minute rounds and they fighting 12 rounds. 12, and they fight 12 3-minute rounds, and you can see that they're gassed out. Like, how you ask for something? It reminded me of that time when Mario asked to fight 3-minute rounds and Golden Gloves, and Ray Rogers did it, and he gassed out. This is the same thing.
He didn't gas out. He got his
ass whipped. Yeah, for holding. But because he was gassed, though. Because he was gassed. My bad, man. I had to say that, man, because it's like, you ask for something, man. You got to be able to put up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what? Go ahead, man. I'm sorry.
No. Go ahead. I didn't have anything to say. I was just looking. It looks like Wallace joined again. Wallace, can you hear us now?
Yeah, boy.
Yeah.
All right, Kalvin, you got to give another introduction here.
For sure. The one and only, the man, the myth, the legend, Wale Spearman Jr., one of the fastest men in the world, in the history of the world. Only person faster than him is me. But we're gonna talk about that in a different episode.
That's all right though. He might be faster, but I box better, so it's all good.
Hey,
Wow.
quick backstory, man. So at the gym, we started training, right? And I said, how the hell you got fast feet and slow hands? Make that make sense.
My, look at the fleas on Fluffy. That's all I had to do.
Okay,
Wale, man.
Did I see that? I mean, when you texted me that he was going to be joining the show, a former Olympian, is that the case?
Two-time Olympian, babe. Put some respect on that shit, man. Two-time.
We never say former. Once an Olympian, always an Olympian.
All right, let's
There
go.
we go. I like that.
Let's go, champ. So,
Actually, 3 times. 2 times as an athlete, 1 time as a coach.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go. Well, it's great to have you here. And actually, before we talk Jake Paul Silva a little bit, did either of you guys watch or Jake Paul Joshua? Either of you guys watch Silva versus Woodley?
Watch which one?
No,
Silva
I
Woodley,
saw how it
the
ended.
fight before the ladies here.
Always, everyone.
Yeah, what were your thoughts? What were your thoughts?
Father Time is undefeated, man.
It is.
I loosely told your story, Bernard, about when you was in Vegas and Silva got clipped. Maybe you can tell it better than me.
Oh man, that was a heartbreaking time. I don't know if y'all have time for a story, but people may not know, but I was an MMA reporter for a while. I did a lot of reporting on combat sports, and so boxing, MMA. I had the first show on my college's campus to ever be off campus from a satellite studio that we had set up at Buffalo Wild Wings. Shout out to Buffalo Wild Wings back in the day, taking a chance on a young college student. But so I was in Vegas at the 2012 UFC Fan Expo, and it was a glorious time, and it was really, really cool. It was, man, I got to interview Stephen Bonner and Forrest Griffin. I got to interview Anderson Silva. There's a lot of guys making comebacks that night. Gabriel Gonzaga was making a comeback. Edson Barboza was a nobody, knocked the guy out that night. Got to interview him. But it was a really, really cool time. And interviewing all the stars. Ronda Rousey, John Jones was there when he was starting to blow up. And so it was a really, really cool time for me as a young reporter. I was in college. I was there. It was very cool to act very professional. I met Gareth Davies, who's one of my heroes, in journalism. It was really funny because I was way more professional than my boss, who was much older than me. He was so starstruck by all the stars. And I was like, dude, can you be professional? Like, we're here to do a job. You know what I mean? So it was funny because I was young, but Silva he looked so good when he was warming up, man. He was nice and loose and everything was going great. Man, he looked incredible on the pads. He did a little sparring session with one of his boys. He was cracking jokes and all this kind of stuff. And I met a Brazilian reporter, and she was like, "Yeah, man, I just feel like Anderson's getting ready to retire." And I was like, "Really?" So she was giving me all this inside information, like, he misses his kids. He's been champion for a decade. It was crazy. I think it had been a decade. Don't get me wrong on the time. But she was like, "Yeah, I think he's gonna win this fight, and I think he's gonna go off into the sunset." And man, front row, not front row, but sitting in press row, not the cool press row, but there was a second press row for the less cool journalists. But it was still pretty close to the cage, man. And I remember seeing Anderson showboat, and I was like, man, I'm a fighter. At that point, I was very, very young in my fight career, in my boxing career. But I was like, man, you just don't do that. He is absolutely destroying Chris Weidman, so much so that you couldn't see it on TV, but if you were there in person, Chris was lost. He was in the corner like, I don't know what to do. This guy has taken everything I've thrown at him, and he is turning his back to me and celebrating with the crowd. Man, Chris came out. He started doing the little shimmy he was doing. He got clipped. He got clipped.
Oh, drop that.
Yep. Much like that.
Don't drop that. Dun.
Yep. Much like that. Got dropped.
Good timing.
I know, right? But yeah, so man, that's crazy. I saw it coming though. Alicia was getting in
Yeah,
all kinds of crazy ways, but
So yeah. So oh dang. Sorry to interrupt there. We got a little distracted, but yeah. That's a viral clip. I'll never forget that clip. And what's crazy is that Silva went on a big losing streak to finish out his UFC career and his MMA career. And here he is in boxing at 50 years old. And I said earlier on the live stream that I thought he looked better than he did, or just as good or better than he did against Paul from when he was 47. Now he's 50, which is just incredible. But yeah, Woodley looked only 43, but Silva did not look 50 at all.
But Baumgartner's opponent looks defeated right now, man.
Oh yeah, she's been looking
like
defeated.
mentally, she's looking for a way out.
Yes. See, at this point, if you see that, Kalvin, and you're her trainer in the corner, and you see that she's kind of a lamb to slaughter, dude, how are you treating the towel right now?
You got to tell her something to get her back locked into the fight. If she lands one punch in the next round of any kind of like prominence, then her confidence come right back up again. But she got to get in there and land something to get her confidence back. If not, she's gonna go worse and worse and worse. And she was doing good work until she got caught. Ah, damn it!
She can't get through that jab though. That jab has her on defense all day.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
You see Baumgartner, Matt. You see Baumgartner confidence, how it's like it rolls up like so much now. She's walking forward, throwing with more authority.
Yeah,
having to get that knockdown.
She is just hunting her down right now.
Look at her. Bitch, don't you ever touch my girl like that again. I'm gonna beat your I'll beat your motherfucker.
That jab got her frustrated. She don't know what to do. She trying to.
I mean, she's not. I don't think she's barely throwing any punches this round.
But she might catch her.
That one little
more rounds to catch her though.
Yeah, she nervous. She want to get that left hand up now. Look,
your face already bruised up. You already swole. What else you got to lose?
Well, like sometimes pain the best teacher though, boy.
Yeah, I know.
Wallace has definitely been in the ring with us plenty to know how it is.
I tell you what, I didn't know we were watching Zach Morris and Kelly with Screech in their last round. I didn't know she was going to be saved by the bell around there.
Wale, what's your prediction for the main event?
I'll just say this. If Anthony Joshua doesn't win and knock him out, then I'm done with these scripted Jake Paul fights.
Oh my God, not you too. You too movement. You too.
Hey man, look, I'm gonna tell you like this. Whenever I ran, you take whatever you want to take. I don't care. I'm still gonna beat you.
Hey.
Boxing, running, basketball. Do what you must. There. Come on, stop it, man.
Yeah.
Why, you got something different? You think you got a chance?
No. I was about the whole scripted thing. Like, you know how hard it is to like script a fight? Like, nah, bro, that ain't going down.
Yes.
They was talking about, well, you Jake Paul's hand, he turned his hand, Mike Tyson knew that. Nah, bro. No, that's just all fantasy stuff, man. But I would say this though, Jake Paul is crazy as hell for taking this damn fight. If it happened, we still, hey, man, we still got a big on, man.
200 push-ups. You're only 200.
Hey, that fight ain't happened yet, bro. The fight hasn't happened yet.
Make him do the push-ups on the live.
It's still time.
No,
it's still time.
No,
we got 4 more rounds.
The crazy thing about this is that
did too. You saw who he called out next, right?
Canelo. I saw
he already calling people out.
Well, he just took a shot at the Bronze Bomber as well.
Oh God,
God, dude, the Bronze Bomber would be fucked if he fought him.
What?
You know what? You know what's crazy is that my whole thing with Joshua is that Joshua has holes in his game.
Hold on now, big dog. Wait, say that again. I gotta put on my good ear. You said what happened?
Me?
Of course.
Hey, you heard me the first time.
You said what now?
It'd be a rough night for the Bronze Bomber.
Hey man, yeah, excuse me, man. He didn't take his medicine this morning, man. He feeling all right now.
I'm gonna tell you what right now. The Bronze Bomber is the type of person who would forget what the script was and throw that right hand, and it'd be nice.
Hey, it take one good shot for him to get out of line. It's gonna be like Ray Leonard and that amateur dude that dropped that expedition.
First round knockout. I don't know if he's ready for those.
Hey, real quickly, let's get to some comments. Michael Heiser, I've had this one on the screen for a while, said, I want Kalvin to introduce me when I go to work in the mornings. I don't know I have no idea what that means. Big knockdown there. Canada ain't shit. All right.
Fire.
Oh, Canada.
All right. Yeah. So Wallace, I looked you up. I didn't realize when he said Olympian, I assumed it was boxing, but I was wrong.
That's my other
Sprinter.
sport.
See, that's how you know Madam me ring tell me. I said 2-time track Olympian in the message and stuff, man.
Why you
Bro,
it's
it's been a busy day.
You don't know you can beat us up. Okay.
No, man, I'm very particular with my words and very intentional. That's why I knew I said it there. That's why I put track Olympian in there.
Oh, hold on, wait. Hey, Bernard, I need you to back me up on this one. You know when Sauce teaching the class and he'll be like, one more.
Yeah, my
one
bad.
more. And then you really have 6
You
more,
did.
but he's very particular with his words, isn't he, though?
Very, yes, very much so. He does it completely on purpose.
All right.
See, you hear that? Particular.
It's the people reeling, doesn't
I
it?
can't hear him, so whatever he said don't even count. I love him to death, but whatever he said, I didn't hear it, so it don't count.
Hey man. I tell you this though, man. Me and Wallace did line up one time to race. That motherfucker smoked the hell out of me. Dude, that boy, he got out the gate so fast he fell and still smoked me.
Yo, people don't realize how fast.
Man, I'm gonna start telling stories. You ready?
Yeah, let it fly.
All right, so look, man, I don't really have much experience boxing. I ran track, but I was like, you know what? There's a sense of, confidence you get when you can defend yourself. So I started going to the gym, no problem. I started learning. I'm cool. I get better. They pushed me against my cousin. My cousin punches the heck out of me. I threw a left hook, came back. My cousin backed up. He was like, I knew you were gonna be all right. You didn't know nothing because I didn't know I was gonna be all right. Fast forward like 3 years later. Look, I was a police officer at Elkins Police Department. Watch Sauce's face. Watch Sauce's face right now. Look. So there's a guy in there and he's training. He has to go and pass a little test so he can become a cop. He talks about how he does mixed martial arts. And I was like, oh, you can come to the boxing gym with me. Oh, I'd love to. Anybody I bring to the gym, at the end of the boxing class, you have to do 1 3-minute round. Now, typically, it'll either be myself or Bernard or it'll be Sauce, and they'll be on offense. They can hit as hard as they want, and we won't throw any punches back. If they're really good, they'll do it. If they suck, I got it. No problem. Sauce goes in there with the cop. Man, I'm probably going to get arrested for telling this story. Sauce goes in there with the cop. Cop pulls out headgear, mouthpiece, boxing gloves, shoes, waist guard. I'm talking about hand wraps, tape, Vaseline. And I'm looking at him like, bro, what are you on? What's happening?
Yeah.
So I was like, He goes in there and punches him in the stomach. I'm Sauce punches the cop so hard in the stomach. Boom! I'm like, Sauce, yo, chill out, bro. He's a cop. He's going to jail for murder. Stop it. He gets up. He's like, nah, brother, you got to finish the round. He makes him stand up. I swear to you. I was like, at this point, all right, I got to do something to work on my stress. I get on the bike and I'm cycling outside, watching the last minute and a half. When I tell you Sauce throws the hardest uppercut, hook left, straight right, he's like 6 punches in one. It
to the head?
From anime. Hits him right in the head. And I tell you, like, the dude just... And all I could say was, I turned into a whole... I was like, Sauce!
That's what he said. Hey, Matt.
Why are you headhunting some rando?
No, Matt. No, first of all, he didn't give you context. That's what he did give you context. So me and Wallace supposed to be training. He bring this rando dude to the gym who said he never has boxed before. And he said he wanted to move around with me in the ring. And the boxing gym moving around me, he wanted to do some light sparring, move around. Yeah. He said, once again, he had never boxed before.
Yeah.
So I look at his bag. Once again, he has headgear, mouthpiece, boxing shoes, a boxing cup, but never boxed before. Get the fuck out of here, man. Please get the fuck out of here, man.
So,
Nah, man.
so once he
That's
got
a
moving,
setup, man.
what was he?
That's
what
a
was he-
setup, man.
What was he looking like once he was moving? Did he look like he actually had a
Barbecue.
little bit of experience?
No, he had barbecue, man. He let that video. He let that video that we reviewed of the film of Andrew Tate sparring. He like those guys. Barbecue.
Have you ever seen the guy who goes to the basketball courts? He goes plays pickup in New York with like all the Jordan 11s with the Jordan.
Yeah, he's ass.
That's like, no disrespect to the guy, but like he had on all the right stuff, but you could tell he hadn't been on this street before.
Damn,
He
Calvin.
thought it was.
Hey, hold on. No, don't do that because man, I was being nice. I hit him with the body. It was nice. But let's back up though.
Well,
Let's talk about why. Let's talk about why the reason Wallace even started training at the boxing gym in the first place. You want to tell stories? I got stories. Wallace got into it with his ex-girlfriend.
Oh no!
and she smacked his ass up. He had to learn how to protect himself.
I was pissed. She punched me dead. She powered up too.
Right across his shit. He said, I know just who to call.
She hit me so hard there were no more teeth showing that day. You ever made this face? I was angry, boy.
He called me the next day, man. He had to go get him right, man. Had to get my boy right. Had to get him right.
Let's just say,
were you ready for next time?
Like the person who's winning right now. I was upset.
Oh my goodness, that's
Carter James, say what's up, boy. Hey, what's up, Carter?
I've seen Sauce. Damn, boy,
big dog.
big.
What's up, Carter?
Myth.
They said what's up.
I've seen Sauce break up a happy home.
Oh my gosh.
He told one of the members, you can't wipe off a punch. I've seen Sauce lose a race to a 56-year-old man named Uncle.
That's a lie. That's a motherfucking lie. Now you gonna don't tell no Godzilla ass lie like that now. That's not a lie. Uncle Skitty. I call Uncle Skitty ass.
We got stories for. I'm actually going to see him next week. I'm going to see Snoop. I'm going to the Snoop Bowl.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Uncle Skitty, I said, what's up, man?
I have another question for you. So
what you got, boss?
You were a cop, so
yep.
You got to have some good chase. Like I imagine there's got to be a story where you chase someone down and like they're like, oh shit,
that motherfucker went on damn cop. This motherfucker was there. That was a PR move, man. He went on damn cop.
You've been hitting one too many times.
It's your Wallace's side of the story here.
Hold on.
All right, go ahead, Wale. Look. What? Look,
you can't give Calvin any ammo, right? He
gonna show you a plaque that he got. He got the key to the city and stuff.
Lucky.
Are we gonna count that participation trophy?
Figure something out, but I don't have my
wallet. Yeah. They told Wallace like what's gonna happen if he in the store and somebody robbed the store. He said, "I'm gonna get the cops." Motherfucker, you are a cop, man. Yeah, what I tell you? What I tell you? Vista print. I know a Vista print when I see Vista print. That's Vista print. I know Vista print when I see Vista print.
That's not get out of jail. Get out of jail is not really valid, but it's get out of
Hey, but what's your prediction for the night, man?
Yeah.
So I'm completely not sold on Jake Paul. I'm really confused why, if he is not in scripted fights, why he's taking a fight with a top. At one point was world champion with a top 5 heavyweight. I have no idea why this guy is doing it. I believe that Jake takes his training very seriously, but this is an incredible step up. That being said, Joshua has holes in his game, I do not. It's really funny. I really don't want to entertain this fight as all as a real boxer, but it's what's hot right now, and everybody's texting me, blowing me up my phone. Coach, who you think got? Who you think got it? So I'm going with Joshua for sure by knockout. Joshua has holes in his game. I don't think that Jake has the boxing acumen to exploit those holes. I think that Joshua is so far beyond him that if this is a real boxing match, and I use that term loosely, if this is a real boxing match, then he should not make it out of the second round with Joshua.
Ooh, caught her.
Oh,
She might hurt her.
She hurt her.
See, this is why you don't play with your food. Alicia should have finished her a long time ago.
Took her 11
I'm not
rounds
really
to
sure why
finish
she's not going for it.
Who you got winning? Let's get that other opinion. Come on, baby. Come on the show.
Definitely got Joshua.
Say that loud.
RKO,
What's your opinion? Who gonna win? Josh or Jake Paul? Now you say Joshua. Nephew, who you got? That's a Matt got Jake. Matt said bet the mortgage on Jake.
I said that tongue in cheek. I said that tongue in cheek.
No, don't back up now. No. You said.
Hey, I mean, let's look at his record though. How many fights has Jake lost?
One. Fury, one.
Exactly.
All right, Matt. Let me hear your boxing experience, man. What you got for me?
I'm not a boxer. I just enjoy watching cardio boxing.
All right. Let me test your boxing.
Hey, Wale. Matt said that he want to travel to Arkansas and spar me in the ring.
Not after hearing that story with the cop.
no, don't back up now.
You got content, not if Kelvin's trying to take me out.
You gotta be one of two things. Let me tell you how Sauce always puts me in the deep water just to see if I can swim. He wants to test my gangster, and my gangster is with a lowercase G. It's not. Now, with that being said, I'll tell you, anybody off the streets, I can hold my own. But when you start putting me in professionals, it's not really the same. Sauce put me in there one time. He made me try 3 rounds in a row, 3-minute rounds. Dude, I run track. We sprint and we stop. So he put me in there. I got 1 with one of the guys in there, 2 with another guy in there. 3rd round, Sauce gets in the ring. He's like, come on, let's go. Ding, ding, ding. And I was like, no, I'm good. Sauce tried to grab me with his boxing gloves. I hit him with a
gone,
like
gone, boy.
The ring head first.
Gone, boy.
Come on, man. I took my gloves off. I left them there. I grabbed my keys. I left. I'm not playing with you.
Hey, this is one thing I'll say about Wallace though. Wallace trained with us for over a year. He trained with us and he really, really bit down and actually did the real ass work with us. So I will say, yeah, anybody off the street, don't fuck with Wallace.
That's real. I tell you this too, show you a little light on my shit too. Well, Wallace was my sprint coach after I fought for one of my first titles, big titles. And man, first off, them motherfuckers sprint every day. Like they work out and sprinting. I got so damn frustrated one time. We ran a sprint. I stopped and said, I do all this damn training for a 13-second race. It ain't no fucking shit.
I started going to train with them as well when I was
He came to practice one time. We were at an indoor track at the University of Arkansas. He strained his hamstring. He's like, I can finish though. Sir, that is not what we do here.
Got hard.
Ass to the trainer room. Go sit down somewhere.
Mama ain't raised no hoe.
Go see the doctor. No, I'm gonna lift the last 400 meters. No, you're gonna limp your ass to the car and go to the doctor.
I limped all the way across the finish line. Bro, I limped all the way across the finish line. Man. I had to finish that sprint, that effort.
Hey, it's like there was that one famous video where that one guy, I don't know if he tore his, Wallace, you probably know this one I'm talking about. The dad also, he limped. Absolutely. That was Kelvin on some random day.
Except for the guy's dad. Calvin's dad didn't come out the stands to come carry him across.
Yeah, he was flying solo on a random day. I respect it.
Absolutely.
You know what's crazy is when I was chasing my own Olympic dreams, that video was very
Bernard cursed me out more
me.
than Calvin though. I took Bernard. We went to what's the name of that place? I can't even think of the name of it in Bentonville.
What place?
I can't think of the name of it.
D1.
Yep,
D1.
Yeah.
And Bernard had no desire. He got talked into it. To his credit, he didn't know what we were doing. He was just a
Yeah,
he came to the workout.
I didn't know what we were doing. Let's go ahead and put that out there.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I was having a bad day, and I took it out on them. And
This
I had them
dude
doing sled pulls, treadmill runs, bounds, weight throws, med ball throws, slam squats, jumps, burpee. Like they were going at it. They were training for a tough man competition. Bernard looked at me like, if you make me do one more thing, I swear to God, I will slap the yellow off you. I was like, hey, bro, have a good day. And when we went to the gym the next time we sparred, and Bernard hit me, so he hit me hard once, and I tried to act like I was cool. I shook my head like, and then he hit me on the wrong thing to do, and I went, and he hit me on the other side, and I was like, okay, that was a good one, sir. So I can take a punch because they beat on me quite a bit, but Bernard was actually my boxing coach one time when he made me fight some guy who's trying to qualify for the Olympic team. I got the video of that. I'm still mad at Bernard for that. Sauce went
Hey, but how did you do?
Coach Bernard stepped in, and Bernard said, "All I want you to throw is straight punches." Sauce, what's my favorite punch?
Uppercut.
And Bernard said, "Don't you throw that? He'll tear you up." And he hit me with a hook. His hand went that way, my head went that way, my body went the other way. But I wasn't no punk.
Yeah.
No, but you did well though, man.
I missed that first story. I had some guests just arrive at my place, so I was a little distracted. I wasn't trying to be rude. I missed that first story. So Kalvin likes to take you into deep waters, like right after the track story.
Yeah, he just know he's a bully. I got a buddy.
I ain't no damn bully.
That's good to know.
Look, this is a story for you since you might actually go box with him. I got a buddy who's a teacher. He came to the boxing gym with me. They were doing simulated sparring. So you throw a jab, and then you put your hands up, and then I throw one, and then you go back and forth. Well, we look over, and they're throwing full-fledged up, like they're throwing like haymakers. So both of them said, if you break your partner, you got to play with me. So once again, at the end of the day, buddy gets in the ring with Sauce for his 3-minute round. And when he goes in there, he's like, so I can hit him as hard as I want. Yep, and he's not going to try to hit me back. Nope. We didn't tell him pace yourself. So he goes in there for the first minute, and he is throwing the hardest punches that you any. And Sauce is just making him look silly, just miss. The bell rings, 30 seconds. And my buddy looks over at me, and he says, Wallace, help. I said, I can't. If you stop throwing punches, I'm going to start. So my buddy starts picking up his arm like this, trying to throw punches.
No way.
And then he looks over again and he says, Wallace, what happens if I lay down? I said, I don't know. So he lays down and rolls out the ring.
Oh, my.
Sauce is a bully, man.
Well, I think I've made my decision. I take back my request. I think,
it's too late now, big dog. It's too late, man.
It's got to happen now.
Hey, you know what I will say? If I do come out to Arkansas, I want to play Kenzie in one-on-one basketball.
Nice.
Kenzie's getting housed.
That's a lot safer. That's a lot safer, man. That's a lot safer, man.
How many fouls did Kenzie get?
Hey, man, Kenzie can hoop, though.
Yeah,
you ain't lying. Kenzie gonna bust around your ass, boy.
I don't know how long it's been since he hooped, but yeah,
right
Kenzie,
he still hoops. He still hoops. He told me.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's what I want. I was thinking perhaps I'll knock out 2 birds with 1 stone there, but I don't know if I would. I don't know if I want to get in there.
That's my boy Tony. That's what Wallace saying. My boy Tony. Tony he didn't tell Wallace that till after they left the gym. Tony got in the car. He said, "Hey man, Sauce told me the scariest shit I ever heard in my life." Wallace was like, "What?" He said, he told me if I stop throwing, he gonna start throwing.
I'll call Tony right now and tell the exact same story. He was so scared.
He said, if I stop throwing, he gonna start throwing.
And him and Ron Charles Brewer Jr. have not been back since.
At all. Since. Oh, we got main event coming up next, baby.
Is Clarissa Shield the greatest fighter pound for pound ever? Female fighter?
No.
Nah.
Are you kidding me?
Nah, man.
Nah, man. Them girls in the 90s, bro.
Layla Ali. Who you gonna say?
You got Layla, you got Christy Martin, You got so many people. You got not so many, but there's definitely a couple people that would have gave her some work. You know, it's been a good matchup. Her and Wolf would have been a good
Not
matchup.
the same, bro. Hey, and Wolf, Wale, Matt, and Wolf held 3 different world titles in different weight classes at the same time. She would go
Mm-hmm.
up, fight this bitch, fight, drop weight, fight this bitch, drop more weight. Like she had 3 different world titles in 3 different weight classes at the same time. Come on, man.
I'm
But
still
yeah,
That
rocking
shit
with the
crazy.
T-Rex. I'm still rocking with the T-Rex.
hey, Carissa's dope. Don't get it twisted. She's dope, but nah, man. Ever? Nah, man. She's
She good
about
at
as much as
marketing.
ever as Floyd is at ever. You know what I'm saying?
How many of them went and did MMA?
You said what?
Don't worry, I'll wait.
We didn't hear you.
I said, how many other females went to go win MMA?
Holly
I mean, she
Holm.
did. Yeah, Holly
She
was
can't box.
much better,
Stop it,
bro. She was a world
Holly is the world
champion.
champion.
bro. She cannot box. That's why that was
Bro,
her whole
hey,
demise.
I
Right?
will say that after doing MMA, she went back to boxing and she's not as good as she
I'm talking
was.
about
But
actual
before,
boxing.
yes,
You
she's a
think
world
Holly Holm can
champion.
box?
She's a world
She was a world champion in
champion, bro. You
boxing.
don't understand.
She was a world champion in
Holly was
boxing, and then
Holly was a
went to
beast.
MMA.
Yeah, Holly was a beast, bro.
That was whenever they was fighting cupcake, patty cake fights. That don't count.
Nah,
I don't do that, Wale.
I'll send you a Holly
I'm
Holm fight.
playing. Don't cancel me.
Now she went back to boxing recently, and she looked like trash now. But I think that's because she was a world champion in boxing.
Main event up
She's a
next.
world champion in
Yeah, up
kickboxing,
next.
and now she's a world champion in MMA. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to go back to boxing after all that. Come on, there she is right there. Yeah, she would have pieced Clarissa up.
I hope they bring it up.
I hope they do too.
Yeah, what?
Her and Clarissa. I don't even know why she be trying to fight
Look at
her.
Johnny Dang.
Old and retired.
God, they know where the hell he at right now.
I thought that was weird. Johnny Dang was in Alicia's corner.
Yeah, bro, he don't know where the hell he at.
No, he always look lost.
Yeah. Where Matt go? He peaced out.
When you got some guests, he's entertaining.
Peace up, A-Town down. I'm still wondering why I can't hear Bernard.
You can't hear me?
You can't hear him at all?
Can he hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can hear you.
Hey, hold on. Let me log out back on and see what happens if that changes something.
There's some Apple headphones, nigga.
All right, sorry about that. I had some guests stop on by, and they just left. So
You should have put him on camera, big dog.
I know it was my old man. You
You put him on the camera, man.
He already left. He already left, unfortunately. Oh,
Okay.
we lost Wallace. Is he heading out for the night?
No, he said he's coming back.
Okay. So yeah, here he is.
Now, Bernard, can you hear me?
Yep.
Still can't hear Bernard.
All right, live line. Yeah, but sorry about that, fellas.
I ain't seen Bernard in a while.
But live line right now for Jake Paul to win is plus 178. That's
I can't hear Matt.
Oh,
I can only hear Sauce.
Bernard, can you hear me?
Yep.
In the flesh.
Okay. I don't know. But yeah, so
what?
live line
You
right
got
now,
both your headphones in, Wallace?
That could be it.
He can't hear me.
But like both.
Wale, he said put both your headphones in.
Maybe shoot him a text.
I have to try a different set.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna leave and come back one more time.
The champ couldn't even admit that she got tagged in the 11th. Kind of disappointing that she wouldn't give respect to her challenger. Yeah, I missed that.
Dang. I missed it too.
I'm not surprised. What Nate Diaz say? I'm not surprised.
You're backstage.
All right. Wallace, can you hear us now?
Well, that movie looks dope. I'm definitely just tuning into that.
Not even
that was a great ad.
Wale, can you hear him?
We can hear you, sir.
He might have to switch his audio to mono.
Yeah.
I feel like it's.
But, the main event's happening in probably less than about less than 30 minutes, we're probably going to see the main event. I'm interested in the ring walks here. I think Jake's going to have a cold one. I'm not
You
sure
think so?
what Joshua's got in play. Yeah, he already kind of told us what he's doing. His ring attire is made out of alligator skin from an alligator he killed, and
Copy and Floyd on that one.
Did Floyd kill the alligator?
He actually killed it. No, he actually killed it on alligator.
Are we sure that Jake killed the alligator?
No, he
I
showed the
think there's a
video.
video of it.
Really?
Showed video of him popping that mother too.
I'm shocked. Oh, he shot it? Oh man, like
Yeah, he popped that mother. That's how you kill him.
I thought he like wrestled him or something. See, that would have been. Then I would have been kind of like, maybe Joshua got a little work cut off.
Yeah, bro. If he's killing the alligator, Joshua's.
It's kind of cool. It looks good for the cameras.
Yeah, 100%. So,
what's the comments on the YouTube stream?
Yeah, well, the live line for Jake Paul to win is now 178 plus 178, which is insane. Like that's not a huge gap. I mean, there's much bigger gaps in the world of boxing than that.
Hey, at least you're winning that bet. At least you're winning that bet.
Yeah, I mean, he does a very good job of selling himself. Bro. You know, it gets everybody believing the hype. I really don't see. I don't even know who I could compare this to. I mean, you compare this to
that's what
an amateur boxer fighting a world champion.
You stop doing that.
I mean, what happened?
Eddie Hearn said
he got mad, man.
Saying that he sees Jake.
You ain't lie. You better stop pushing her like that shit.
Fighting.
You said what, Matt? Could you repeat that, Matt?
I was just saying that Eddie Hearn said the way he saw was a top 60 cruiserweight fighting top 10 heavyweight. Do you think Jake has earned that top 60 yet or no?
That's so hard to even explain to people who don't box how that works. He could be a top 60 heavyweight, but there's only 90 heavyweights, 90 cruiserweights. Excuse me. You know what I'm saying? That's not. Is that a feat? I mean, I guess.
I mean, on BoxRec. I mean, I think it was a few thousand. Let me take a look. On BoxRec, he's ranked. I mean, there's 1,600, and I think he's ranked 116 right now on BoxRec. Okay. And then
and I'm gonna tell you what got him there. Okay. Who has he fought of any caliber to be? Well, you said he's 116.
That's a large individual.
13? I think 13 or 14.
That's fair. That's fair. He's like what, 14-1 or something like that.
Hey, look at Chad Wade, Wale.
Larry Wade.
Larry Wade. I said Chad Wade. Yeah, it is. That's what he's doing. He's doing a tribute to Hulk Hogan.
Do you think Jake was? Were you guys able to get a read or a tell on his body language there?
Yeah, I'm switching.
You'll probably see it more when he walks out. That walkout's always a really, really clear indicator to me where people's minds are.
Sure.
I don't see it, brother.
It's gonna be interesting. I mean, if Jake wins this fight, it's gonna be interesting.
But no, you think he can win for real?
Man, I think that here's my very unbiased opinion. Like I said, Joshua has holes in his game. I just don't think that Jake is good enough to exploit those holes. But he does have holes in his game.
Hey, yo.
Somebody get the whiskey from Kalvin over there, man.
Hey, yo, bro. You said exploiting what? Hey, man, it's PG, bro.
And you know what? You know what's crazy is what Joshua do we see? Do we see the Joshua who came back for redemption against Andy Ruiz after getting knocked out by Andy, or do we see the guy that took Andy lightly and got dropped? You know what I'm saying? Got one of the biggest upsets probably in the last 15 years. That was nobody saw coming.
Joshua knocks out Jake Paul. Ruiz knocks out Jake Paul. Kalvin knocks out Jake Paul. Bernard knocks out Jake Paul.
Listen, I agree. I'm just saying that we all know that there's stuff going on behind the scenes, and there is a chance.
That's
To
the
me,
thing. That's the thing. I said this to Calvin recently. I think people are deep down are scared that Jake's going to pull this off right now and are hedging their bets, or they think he's going to do better than they anticipate. They think I think he's going to lose within 2 rounds, but I think a lot of people are saying, "Oh, there's stuff going on behind the scenes for when Jake actually makes it to the 5th or 6th round," and then
yeah, man,
like, "Oh, it's rigged. It's rigged."
I don't see him making it out of the 2nd round either. You got to look at somebody like Francis Ngannou, right? How did Francis do when he came to boxing? This guy's been fighting, you know what I mean? Not for a super duper long time, but he's been fighting. He's been there, some of the best fighters in the world, right? He comes to boxing, he fights world champion, he gets thrashed. It should be a worse case than what happened to Francis when he came over.
Well, it's go time, fellas. Yeah, we're moments away. I hear what you're saying, and I think there's a good chance that Jake. I would be pleasantly surprised. I'll be honest. I am rooting for Jake in this fight, 100%.
Why are you rooting for Jake?
I like Jake. I like Jake.
What? Why? You have to explain that.
Why? Like I like
him. Ward.
Yeah,
he's a good businessman. I'm not gonna say I like him. I don't know him.
Well, one, I want the American to win over the UK. I want the American to win over the UK. That's one. But 2, I respect Jake going from. I really used to hate Jake quite a bit when he was a content creator, and he still can be really cringy, really douchey. But I think a lot of it is to get us talking, and it's worked. He's about to make however much $1 million today. We're all talking about his fight against Anthony Joshua. It's the biggest fight of the year. I respect how he came from just a degenerate, deplorable 18, 19, 20, 21-year-old kid who was getting all kinds of trouble to and all these millions of dollars. I respect that he went to the boxing world and that he's made he's done some cool things in the world of boxing. So I respect his work ethic and I respect his business acumen and what he's turned himself into. So I think it'd be a very cool upset. I would love to see the upset. That's why I'm rooting for Jake.
Can I point out one thing about your response that you just gave, Matt?
Sure.
I was you said absolutely.
Say it again. I didn't hear you.
I said I respect what you said, but nothing that you just brought up had shit to do with his boxing skills.
Yeah, but I was explaining. The question was, why am I rooting for Jake Paul? And then that's why I'm rooting for Jake Paul.
Something like he has a good jab. He's developing.
The reason why I'm rooting for Jake Paul is I think it'd be a cool upset, and I like him. That's why. And I don't think it's going to happen. I think he's going to lose in 1 or 2 rounds.
So,
I mean, you say you respect him. You should respect his money because his money got him in all those positions. He doesn't get there.
He earned that money. You have to earn that money.
He did. In whatever way that he earned it, but he did not earn his place in boxing. He got in his place in boxing because he greased the right hands. You know what I mean?
He was savvy. He was a savvy businessman, and here
he's not savvy.
With him right now.
You don't have to be savvy when you're throwing hundreds of thousands of dollars at people. They're like, okay, come on, man.
Wait. I'll just say this though, man.
How do you make hundreds of millions of dollars without being savvy?
Being on Disney Channel.
Just falls on it?
Being on Disney Channel.
Being hundreds of millions of dollars.
Being a complete asshole to get views.
Yeah, I mean that could be, but it worked. It worked. And here we are.
I'm not saying it didn't work. Man. I'm not saying it didn't work. I will never take Jake's business acumen from him, but his boxing acumen is not there, right? He is not there because he has earned it as a boxer. And I hate when he says that because you have not done near what any of us have done in boxing to get where you're at. And I'm not hating. I'm not hating on
that's fine. But the original question is why was I rooting for Jake Paul? And I told you the reason why.
Yes.
Like he's made a lot of money being, in my opinion, a savvy businessman. I'm not talking he's going to beat Anthony Joshua, but that's why I'm rooting for him. I'd love to see the upset.
I'm simply saying I thought you were gonna highlight something about his boxing skills on top of I don't think anybody
And he's not a slouch as a boxer. He's just not.
here would disagree that he is a savvy businessman. I don't
Yeah.
think there's no
I just respect it. So, but that's why I'm rooting for. I like him, and that's why I'm rooting for him. And I already said I think he's gonna lose in a round or two.
The only thing I said was, Matt,
I
you
already
should
said
respect
that
his
like 5
money.
times.
Respect his money, not. I'm not going nothing outside of that. Respect his money because his money gave him opened all the doors for him. And I get that he made his money, but it opened all the doors for him. And that goes for anything, anybody in
He
boxing.
put that money in his pocket. He somehow got that money.
Yeah. That goes for anybody in boxing. There are boxers that are in places that they should be in because they got money. You know what I mean?
Any boxer who's currently fighting right now would fight him because they know it comes with a huge payday. I'll give him
right
business.
Right.
As far as his skill, I think he's gotten better. I'll give him credit for that. Not that I'm
there are worse boxers here.
I think he's a solid pro boxer. That's where I think he's at. I don't think he's a world beater. I don't think.
I mean, he should be. He should be. He's gotten coddled. He's gotten coddled for what, the last 5 years? He should be a good pro.
What do you mean by coddled?
He's been taken care of. He's been able to get into fights that he should win. Should he do his job? Should have beat. Really, honestly, should have beat Tommy Fury. But you think you're gonna go in there with a guy that's been boxing his whole life and you're gonna knock him out? You knock him down and he gets back up. Now what? That's always a question we ask ourselves in boxing, is that those knockout guys, those guys that knock a lot of people out and they only knock people out, all you have to do is make it through that part. And once you make it through that part, if you make it through that part, now that's a tall order sometimes. But once they can't knock you out, what else do you have? Nothing. You're a knockout guy. You don't have the boxing training behind it. It doesn't work. Now Jake now has had training. He has had years to get acclimated to the boxing ring, to the smaller gloves, to people throwing those punches at him. And everybody can punch in pro boxing. That's the thing. Those gloves are so small. Everybody can punch. I still think this is Black Widow fighting Thor.
Yeah, I don't disagree. I don't disagree with you there.
I'm on your side now, brother. So let me tell you what, I don't know everything about boxing. What I typically know is Deontay Wilder. I love him to death. Know him personally, great. We're Olympians together, no problem. But his first 20 fights were against people that were 98 years old. So Jake has not got any preferential treatment. He has not got preferential treatment to anyone that has not actually boxed.
I would beg to differ there. I mean, he is taking the route that you're supposed to take when you go into that pros. You are supposed to get used to being in the pros as you transition into the pros, whether you box in the amateurs or not. He is taking that route, but I mean, he fought a basketball player. He fought some YouTubers. Like, come on, man.
And at that time, he was a YouTuber. He wasn't anything more than YouTuber. When he fought
but people count those. People count those fights.
Well, one was on his pro record. He fought, so his debut was he was the YouTuber. And he fought a YouTuber. And then he was a YouTuber who fought a basketball player in his next fight. And then he went from basketball player to MMA fighter who can't throw a punch to save his life. And he just leveled up slowly but surely. And the thing that he has that's different than the traditional boxer, like I understand the grievances towards him because boxers, the vast majority of boxers are working their asses off and make little money. And it's not a glorious lifestyle. But Jake, he had to, put on big events, big pay-per-view events where he could get good experience, but also where he could make money and get asses in seat. So he, instead of fighting journeyman bums, he fought MMA guys making their debut to build up his experience. And now he's here, about to get nuked by Anthony Joshua.
I just don't. I can't give him points for that. Because that's what you should do. I think a lot of people are very mediocre when it comes to really a lot of things in life. You got goals in life, and you're not full in on them. That's one thing about Jake that I will always give him credit for. I believe that he is full in on becoming a great boxer. Now, whether that happens or not, who knows? But I do think that he pursues his goals wholeheartedly, and I think a lot of people do not do that. So I do definitely respect that about him. I think that he took where he's at, not taking anything away from, he's got money, he's got all this kind of stuff, but he took his resources and he used them to get to the best place that he could get in life doing what he wants to do. And I think that's really dope. I do think that's dope. But I also can separate that from him calling himself one of the best boxers in the country or in the world or whatever.
Yeah,
I
agree. I
Don't
agree.
do
But
that.
that's why we're talking about it right now. He
Yeah.
knows what he's doing.
Get out here.
Talking about this. Logan Paul, we still might not be talking about it. Now, the difference is what I'll say. Literally, Bernard's saying the same thing I'm saying, but differently. Now, here's what's hard for a boxer. So Bernard and Kalvin box. Here's what they don't see. They are part of the boxing community, so they view this with a different lens. Me personally, and I'll tell you as well, Matt, we are actually spectators. We are fans. We are the consumers. We are the person that boxers actually try to sell a fight to.
Uh-huh.
So
Right.
it's a different lens. Jake Paul comes to this and he makes it entertaining.
Come on.
So he has brought entertainment value into boxing, which we don't see too much. And therefore, when I'm looking at this, I'm not looking at this like Bernard. I can't. Why? Because I don't possess the same skill set. I don't possess the same experience. I don't have the insight. Once again, Bernard is part of a niche audience that understands more about this than most.
100%.
You can't view this like I can't either. But if you look at this, like I said, from my vantage point, someone who goes and fights journeyman versus him doing what he's doing is the exact same thing. The only thing that he's brought is the entertainment value.
But does he really bring entertainment though? Like, is it really entertaining to watch Jake fight? Were you entertained watching him fight Mike Tyson?
Yes.
No, I was not.
Yes.
Thank you,
But
Matt,
other
for being
fights,
for
yes.
the reason.
Let me ask you a question. What's your favorite show? Wait, let me ask you this first. Let me start over. Did you watch the entire fight?
Of course I didn't. I was watching Iron Man too. Why?
Hold on, but
Because
wait.
I know I can tell you what was gonna happen before it happened.
Hold on, B, because you're a boxer. It's different. Matt is not a boxer. Matt, did you watch the entire fight?
Of Mike Tyson, Jake Paul?
Yes.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, let me ask you another question. Have you ever seen The Notebook?
Yeah.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
Did you watch every moment of that movie?
No.
It's a movie. Yeah, I mean, I did.
Why not?
It didn't keep my attention.
It wasn't entertaining. So if you watched the whole thing, what was it then? If
Entertainment.
it wasn't entertaining, you would turn that shit off. Come on,
I was
Bernard.
watching Iron Man
Let's say
2
what
while it was
before.
on, so
From the other fights?
Bernard, you've seen the spelling bee, but I guarantee you ain't never seen the entire
No, I think they opened up the floor. We
I
go on the floor and watch the
was
fight.
in a spelling bee, so yeah, I did.
You were in it. You didn't watch it. You didn't watch yourself. You weren't watching on playing, bro.
No, baby. They
I
opened
don't
up the floor.
find it entertaining.
They had it scraped out.
But again,
I don't find I'm not in.
I respect
But even before I was a boxer, being a person that's come up in sports and journalism, I don't find pageantry entertaining. I don't find things
that's fair, and I hear where you're coming from with that, but I just think like,
I'm not normal though, so yeah,
it has enough people who do
Oh,
find
of
it
course,
entertaining.
yes,
Everyone's-
I'm not
it's
normal
subjective,
like
everyone's
that.
got their own taste, but I would say for me, I would say I can go down the history. I would say the Nate Robinson fight at the time. I was rooting for Nate Robinson, and I was hoping Nate Robinson was going to beat him because I was like, this freak athlete has a few months to beat this YouTuber who's got a little bit of skill. I thought Nate Robinson was going to cook Jake, honestly. He was awful. I don't think he sparred at all into that training camp, and Jake was better than I realized. And then the goalposts moved, but heading into that fight, a lot of people thought Nate Robinson was going to win. And then the goalpost move was like, okay, Jake actually has a little bit of skill. I thought that fight was entertaining. I thought the Askren fight, I mean, it was a one-round fight, but I thought I got the show itself was awful on Triller. The two Woodley fights I thought were entertaining. Silva was entertaining.
I will say Woodley was entertaining.
Yeah, but I will say Woodley, that knockout he got against Woodley saved his career because he looked like shit before he knocked him out, and I thought Woodley was about to win that fight. But that knockout saved his career, and then the train kept rolling. And then I thought the Silva fight was entertaining. Fury was.
You thought the Silva fight was entertaining?
I do. It was back. Silva rounds. There was a knockdown. I thought it was a competitive match. And then Fury, I thought was entertaining. Diaz, he got outside of the Tyson fight. Really, I feel like his fights have been solid to watch. Chavez wasn't that good.
Chavez was trying. That was a cold fight.
Yeah, Chavez wasn't really there.
And they got him deported afterwards.
Damn.
Yeah, days later.
Denzel Washington just went on record not too long ago and said, I don't watch movies. I don't watch that shit. Once again, Bernard, that's the equivalent of you. That is an actor thing.
You can't. No, that's well, I mean, I guess he is an actor, yeah. But he's also one of the greatest actors of all time. He probably thinks everybody else is shit.
You watch boxing and you think people are shit because this is your profession.
That's true. That's true. But I think I would.
The live line for Jake went up to 285. Was that
285
earlier? Appreciate it, Mike. Interesting. Like I said, I don't think this is going to go past 2 rounds. I just hope that Jake gets out of there with his health. I hope he's not Apollo Creeding on the ground. That's
oh, he'll be fine. He'll be fine.
This shit is scripted. They're going to give you 5 or 6.
And I will be honest, if it goes past 2, my faith in it being anything but what I think it already is gonna get really, really, really slim to 0.
Who wants to bet? Who wants to bet? I'll bet anybody else.
No way. I'm betting on this scripted ass shit. No way.
Bet what? Bet what? Hold on, talking about bet what?
Huh? I
bet what?
Bet anybody on here, this shit goes to 4 or 5 rounds at least.
Oh yeah, I said 5 rounds.
Yeah, I definitely think it.
See, I'm the only one.
I think it'll.
I'm the only one.
I think he's going to knock that. If it's serious, Joshua knocks him out in round 2. He may take a round.
He has so much on the line for next year. If he looks like shit, like that's going to cut into his pockets for next year. He's got a lot of Saudi money coming his way.
He really does. People forget. People have very short memories, man. People forget. They're going to be like, it's going to be messed up for like 6 months, and after that, nobody's going to care anymore.
I don't disagree, but we'll just have to agree to disagree. I think Joshua's coming in there for the kill, and I think he's gonna.
I hope he is. I really hope he is.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, let me ask you a question.
But I think that's one of those things where now for you, it's heads you win, tails you win, because heads, Anthony Joshua destroys him, and Jake is ass, like you're kind of saying, and then if he does better than you think he does, you're like, see, it's rigged. It's rigged. Jake.
Yeah, I mean, he has put himself in a great position.
But every point that we make is about Jake. So what happens to Anthony Joshua if he loses? Do you think he never?
Nothing.
Exactly.
People talk about it like it's going to be a really, really big deal. Joshua is one. He's probably in his last couple years of fighting. Him and Deontay Wilder could have a fight. I mean, I know Wilder's fighting Ruiz here pretty soon, but that's a fight that we never got to see that they can sell. He could rematch Dubois. He could even fight Usyk. For whatever reason that would happen, and everybody's gonna forget.
I hope he doesn't fight Usyk, but
no, he get destroyed. But
that's a tough dude.
Oh, man, right? The stars are in the building. All right. Well, I think it's about fight time. I plan to close this out with just Sauce and I watching the fight. But guys, I really appreciate your time. Wallace, it was a blast meeting you. Bernard, great finally talking to you. I love debate. My buddies and I always would debate just like you and me were doing. And some people I know just they get super uncomfortable when debate and disagreement. I live for that. So I love
I love it. I love it.
So
I love people who can be intelligent and disagree and argue their point with intelligent points and then laugh about it afterwards. You know what I mean? That's great. 100%. That's how the world should be, but we know it's not like that.
Why does this guy keep calling his city nipples though? I don't get it.
100%. But no, I great debate, fellas. Great to meet you guys. We'll definitely bring you back on the channel in the future. Kalvin and I are going to close this shit out, and we're going to watch Jake Paul shock the world.
Oh my gosh. No,
thanks for
don't put me in that bullshit. That was a pleasure, John Turkey.
Thank you very much, fellas, for coming out.
Hey, Sauce, I'll see you Monday, fool.
Oh, we didn't see me Monday, boy.
Well, great stuff, guys. Great meeting you guys, and let's stay in touch.
Appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
Have a good one, fellas.
Later.
All right, big dog. It is just about fight time. Let's close this shit out.
Go time. Go time. It shouldn't be too long.
No, yeah. I'm going to get some water real quick.
All right. I'll be right back, too.
Is that the UK national anthem? They're doing that on American soil. What is going on right now? Let's go. Let's go.
You hear me?
Yeah, they just had the UK national anthem. What are we doing right now? What are we doing?
Hello?
Yes, sir. How we doing?
Oh, man, my phone, my headphone not connected. Mic check.
I hear you. You hear me? Maybe exit and come back on.
Hello?
Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you, but it's not going through my pods. 1 second.
Maybe exit and come on back.
Trying to connect to my earbuds.
Oh, I am nervous. Yes, sir. I can hear you. Yep.
Oh, I'm going to do this. 1 second.
I'm nervous, man. I hope he doesn't get too bad of damage. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Kalvin will be back in a second. I wonder who's going to get the pop in the crowd. Who's going to get the pop from the crowd? I imagine Joshua will get a bigger round of applause. But it's in Miami, so we will see. Nice. All right, let's go. Anthony Joshua should be making the first entrance, I'd imagine, because Jake, believe it or not, in this world, Jake is A-side in this fight. I'm hearing USA chants. Does that mean Jake Paul might actually get applause from the crowd? I doubt it, but we are about to find out.
We are ready for the headliner, everybody. This is a fight that Anthony Joshua cannot afford to lose, and Jake Paul should not win. Jake has made a career
I'm not looking forward to this fight at all, whatsoever. 6'1", I highly doubt it. 82-inch reach to 76, I doubt that as well. I think Jake's reach is closer to probably like 74. I think on Showtime once it said 74, and yeah, the weight is obviously correct, but 6'1", That's pushing it, and I think AJ's all of 6'6". All right. 10-ounce gloves. Hold on. Sauce will be back in a second. I think the fight will less 1 or 2 rounds is my prediction. I think it's 1 or 2 rounds. I don't think Jake's gonna get on out of there. All right, is Sauce back? Do we got Sauce? Sauce, can you hear me?
We back. We back. Yes, sir. You hear me?
Okay, good. I was getting nervous for a second. Man. I need my partner.
Don't that
here I like conversing. I don't like conversing with the camera by myself. That just ain't my style.
You're talking to yourself. It's a little bit crazy.
That ain't mine. I respect people who can do that well, but that's just not my thing. I much rather talk with you. So I'm nervous, bro. I'm legit nervous that Jake is gonna get hurt bad.
You might have found out.
This ring walk was okay. This is like Ivan Drago entering the ring. Kalvin,
this is Drago's son.
Kalvin, how many rounds? Got a question. How many rounds do you think the fight will last?
Max 5. I say 3. Max 5. How many rounds, sweetheart? How many rounds is this fight gonna last? Try how many rounds this fight gonna last? You must put some money on it or something. You must put money on it.
The best Fayetteville chiropractor said, Sauce hating on my bet.
That's my man, Dr. Warren G with APEC. He betted on Jake Paul. I told him something I told you. If you like donate money to the cause, you do that, man. Don't do it in the form of a betting shit. You like throwing the money away. There's better ways to burn
it. He's not the only one though. There's the line swung for Jake quite a bit today. All right.
He said the payout is so big. I said I wonder why.
Jake is a psycho. I hope he gets a nice paycheck, and I hope he has his health to enjoy it. Do you know how much he's making? I don't think it's disclosed, but I mean, it's got
something up with 30 million, right?
Okay, that sounds about right. It's gonna be on the Real American. Hearing booze. Definitely hearing booze.
How does this fight even get approved? It's Hulk Hogan's song.
Fight for what's right. Fight for your life. This ain't it. This is a remix.
The Kid Rock? No.
Is he coming out by himself? Who is that?
Who was that? That's Takashi? That's not Takashi. Oh, it is Takashi. Why do you pick him of all people? Hey, that's
Honestly,
Takashi.
I think that was a solid ring walk. That was better than AJ's. He's ready. He doesn't look. Well, what do you think of his body language right now, Calvin? I mean,
he just prolonging the inevitable, man.
What was that?
He prolonging the inevitable, man. It's already written, big dog.
I don't disagree, but how
his coach look nervous. I'll tell you that shit. His coach is looking more nervous than he is. Daniel Love and Larry Wade look way nervous.
Man, say a prayer for Jake Paul. He needs it. This guy is just insane. Calvin, where's my 200 push-ups?
You get it to you, man. I ain't forgot your shit. Went to that bell ring, man.
He's just gonna just dip out.
It's still time to walk out.
You gotta lose just for the 6'9" walkout. Damn, 6'9's a heavyweight too. I don't think anyone's gonna be happier about Jake getting knocked out than Eddie Hearn.
Leave alone, he can't wait.
You know what I feel like. What I feel like right now is actually I just lost my train of thought. So pardon me. Oh, that was that. Jake likes this ref. This ref was there when he knocked out Woodley and when he knocked out Mike Perry. Oh, yeah, what I was going to say, this feels like a gladiator thing where this arena sold out. We're all watching this to watch some dude get fed to a lion. That's what this feels like. People are watching for competition. People are just watching for carnage.
That's real. And see how it can go down.
Calvin, be honest. Who do you want in this?
What
you gotta be leaning one way. You gotta be leaning one way.
Yeah, the same person, Anthony Joshua.
So you want AJ to win?
Yeah, for sure.
You didn't say that yet.
Okay. AJ has to win. Like, it's not even I want him. He has to win.
For boxing's sake,
AJ has to win for boxing's sake. For boxing's sake, man. For the sake of boxing, he has to win.
I hate this. Just get it over with. I mean, he's just on a business trip right now, just like Nagano.
Exactly.
Like, he knocked out Nagano and he acted like nothing happened.
So good all in, baby.
Yeah, I do you think? How about this? Do you think Anthony Joshua, if and when he gets the knockout, do you think he's gonna celebrate? Like, is he gonna be like putting his hands up and jumping around, or is he just gonna play it off like I've been here before?
I think he'll celebrate, but he's not gonna overly celebrate. I think it'll be like more like I told y'all. Like, stop wasting my time on celebration.
Do you think Jake lands a punch?
Yeah, definitely. I think he does. And the whole crowd gonna go crazy too.
Hey, but I would say this is a successful debut live stream. What do you say?
I definitely agree, man. Definitely agree.
Brick by brick.
It's good to chop it up, man. The comments still going crazy or not on YouTube?
Say that again.
The comments still going crazy on the YouTube stream.
Someone said Rocky or Jake. So I hope Jake Paul loses. Bigger underdog, Rocky or Jake? Jake, because it depends on when you're talking about Rocky. If you're talking about Rocky and Rocky IV, he was the former heavyweight champion of the world. So definitely Jake.
He's talking about Rocky 1.
Rocky 1. Yeah, Rocky
Yeah.
1. About equal. I don't know. The heavyweight champ versus a local club fighter. I guess Rocky was the bigger underdog, I would say. But there wasn't a 6-7 inch height advantage for Apollo.
That's real.
It was about 4.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
God bless Jake Paul.
As soon as the bell ring, I owe you 200 push-ups.
I'm not loving this. He did the Rocky sign of the cross there. Yeah, he should have been on his. All right, Jake going. He's looking to move, going in and out. Joshua's definitely the hunter. Jake is the prey.
He got the hunting clothes on. Got the camo, the hunting camo.
Jake is moving.
We knew that. We knew that going in. He's gonna move his feet.
He looks pretty light on his feet.
But now
he hasn't thrown a punch yet.
His hands are
He's
real
running
low.
like Apollo Creed running from Drago. That's what I would say. Right there, they gave me
His
a little
hands are
Drago
real low.
Creed vibes, and Josh was just like, I don't know if Jake will land a punch. He hasn't thrown yet. Did that count?
Nah, not yet.
How do you think Joshua's looking right now?
Yeah, he gotta take his time. Like you doing? Take his time. Take his time and wait. And Jake gonna run into it.
Jake, look at him. Why is Jake looking at the ground as he's doing this? Jake just threw that baseball pitch.
Man, long. Joshua got to jab more. Even like don't jab to land, just jab to just close the distance. Too big.
Jake with the tackle.
Damn. Crumbled him. Crumbled it there. That's how heavy Anthony Joshua is. Crumbled him.
Did Jake land there? I couldn't tell.
Not yet.
Jake, don't measure. You got to keep moving, buddy. Don't be standing in one place measuring that your shit. You're gonna get cracked like Nagano. This is the fight he has to fight. Be a move. Yep, you got to keep on. You got to keep moving. Did he land on either of those?
I think he landed in 3. The left foot.
Jake's in the corner. Ooh.
Hi, y'all.
Keep those hands up.
He make you nervous.
Yes. Oh gosh, he just that little jab. I don't know if that landed, but it pushed him back like 5 feet.
That was a bell, wasn't it?
Ooh, did Jake just win a round against Anthony Joshua?
Hell no, man.
Well, someone's got to win a round, and Joshua didn't do much.
He ain't getting paid, dude. He trying to size him up. He's just being smart, trying to line him up.
Yeah, that. I mean, if we're looking at the scorecards, what was it, like 4 punches to 2 punches landed? Doesn't that go to Jake? It's not going to be a 10-10 round.
No, it can't be a 10 round. Yeah, it got to be a 10-9 round.
For who?
Like that, if I was a judge, I would have to give it to Jake just because his activity. He didn't really land anything, but he actually pushed the fight.
Yeah, I'm gonna refill my water. Be right back.
You got to jab more. You got to jab. You got to jab. Got to jab. Got to jab. You got to OD on that jab.
Got to keep moving. Got to keep it moving. Got to keep moving. That ref is going to have to be on his game.
Uh-oh.
That ref
The right
is
hand getting closer.
moving with how far Jake is running around the ring.
Right hand's getting closer, man.
And Jake's also, is Jake going to get tired from nonstop running?
Oh, they're moving. Yeah, exactly.
Ooh. Logan, stop being so arrogant.
Yeah, double jab.
Jake can't stay. The moment Jake gets lazy and stays put, that's when this shit can end in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
He's got to keep on that bike and get in and out, in and out. He's in the corner. Good defense by Jake. I think Jake is stronger than people realize in the clinch.
Nah, bro. He's just nervous to go all out right now. He gonna get him. They gonna slow down.
Nice body shot.
Oh, that's the one right there.
Hey, Kalvin, what? Jake should stop doing that. Jeez, Jake's gonna trip on one of those cameras.
That looks slow.
Jake is fighting a great fight. Like
He's fighting the fight that we thought he was supposed to fight.
It's a smart fight. Like to win the fight,
yeah.
It's not fan friendly, but to win the
for sure.
to win, he's doing what he needs to do.
You gotta start dropping down to the right hand, go right over top.
You're saying Jake?
Oh, you gotta start dropping down. You trip.
Jake's got to keep it moving.
Oh yeah.
Wait, what time are you at right now, Kalvin? What time are you at?
26 seconds. Okay. Yes. I think you're a couple seconds ahead of me.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I might try pausing for a second. Pause.
No, go ahead. You good. You good. Uh-oh. That jab. I told you that jab. You caught him on that one. Up. Throw the three.
Wow, he did better than I thought. And right now, I mean, I give that to AJ.
Yeah, I get that around to AJ.
You go 1-1 right now.
1-1.
Like I said, is he going to war and meet him in the center? And no.
Oh hell no.
But for a former YouTuber or a YouTuber who might be 1-1 with AJ right now, it's not.
Who is this dude?
Theo Chambers. He's really, really short. Oof.
Woo.
He's a psycho. Yeah, that's a good point. If the punch landed is about equal. Oh, nice jab.
Oh no. Yeah, you can't be there, Jake. You cannot land there.
That was a great point by the ringside announcer or the commentator or reporter. Nice punch. If the Joshua's the one who wants to engage and Jake is the one avoiding, so you got to give those rounds to Joshua. So yeah, it's probably 2-0 Anthony.
I think Jake Paul is right hard. Really just
I said
with
that.
this.
He's going to trip on someone over there.
He's gonna go. He's cool with going 8 rounds with Anthony Joshua. That's his goal. Just go all 8.
You just landed that uppercut. You landed a hook.
Child's play.
Nice feint. Nice jab, Jake. Nice.
Oh. Oh yeah, jab, Josh.
Cameras on the side. I'm telling you, they got to move those cameras.
They move them when they get close.
Nice defense. Jake has made a miss. Okay, Paul's it's 3. It's 3 to Jake's 3 for 5. That's funny. 3-6. Jake is looking a little more fatigued now.
I'm about to say he started slowing down a little bit.
Yeah.
The legs starting to get heavy now.
I know. The moment he gets lazy is the moment he gets tagged.
But he's already breathing heavy.
He's got to. What I'm saying, he's got to fight through the fatigue. Don't go to the corner. What I'm saying, he's got to fight through that fatigue. The moment he stands still is problematic.
I told you, man. 215 trying to move all 8 rounds. That shit's different. It's different. Now them legs are shot. Look how you walking.
3-0 for Joshua. I mean, maybe it's round 4. Even with the fight he's fighting, people aren't going to like it. But was he supposed to stand there and trade with him?
No, Joshua gotta do more. He gotta throw his jab more. Get in position to land those big shots. And then when Jake comes in for a clinch, you catch him while coming in. And Jake is moving in that clinch.
He snapped his head back there. Round 4. Yeah, there's that jab.
There's a jab.
Oh, Jake went for that baseball pitch. He's really hunted.
Little boy.
Nice. Fuck him up, Jake. Oh, Jake, okay. He's going to get a point deducted if he does that again. He's definitely got to get a point deducted. Jake, you got to keep moving. Jake's got to throw a few punches when he's in that clinch. Can't just be AJ.
Everything froze.
Jake's only down 4 punches right now, and he's much more accurate. This is hilarious. You gotta fight through that fatigue. The moment you stop. All right, this is kind of a little the slipping. What is he doing? So what happened here? Did he throw him down? Am I giving Jake a unfair look? If AJ's getting flustered and he keeps pushing him down and taking him down, then that's not on Jake. Jake's going to get his stamina back. That low blow, Jake should use all the time and not rush back.
What?
You need him.
On the nuts. Was it a knee?
When he was on the ground. Jake should take all the time he wants. That helped Jake a lot, so he can keep doing what he's doing right now.
Wait, what was it? A knee to the nuts? What was it?
I think it was. I don't know if it was because he need him to the. I don't know what it was, quite honestly. What is he doing?
What is he doing? You want to get a point taken away?
Is AJ? Is the ref saying that AJ?
Why is he giving another time?
Okay, he's shooting out Jake right now. It looked like. This is bizarre. Like, I need to see some of these in slow motion. Is it just Jake diving, or is Joshua pushing him down when he's going for the clinch? But I think all that delays bought Jake time to, one, survive, and two, recover his stamina a little bit. Hey, Sauce, you there?
I'm out here. You hear me?
Okay, yeah.
I'm trying to listen to the corner.
He's fighting a smart fight. He's fighting. I mean, love it or hate it, that's what he should be doing. That's why. I mean, it'd be the dumbest thing possible for Jake to stand there and trade. I mean, it's not aesthetically pleasing. It's not good, but he should stay on the outside, pop in, pop out. I don't love all the diving, and he should get a point taken away next time he does it for sure. Let's see. Okay, does Joshua?
They want to engage with him. They want to engage with him. He's trying to roughhouse him. Look, what is he doing?
Jake just won that round according to the judges, or that unofficial scoreboard. Pardon me. Get up, Jake. Stop on the ground. This is cringy.
Single leg takedown.
Is he just that exhausted where he's got to dive on the ground? Like
legs aside. He landed an overhand right and then took a dive.
I'm scared now.
Oh,
he's got to move.
It's around, Josh. It's around, Joshua. This is around. Oh, watch out for that motherfucker though.
Oh, Jake's tired, man.
Huh.
He is exhausted. Holy cow. He's got to move.
He trying to sit down right now. Go ahead, sit with him, Josh. Sit with him. Oh, throw it. Please throw that hook. Oh, watch out for that motherfucker, though. Oh, that's a knockdown. That's a knockdown.
Jake's exhausted, man. He doesn't have the
That's a
gas
knockdown.
for this. That's why he's flopping all
Was he
over.
faking that hurt? Was he really hurt?
I don't know what's going on. It's a bad
It's like he
look.
was faking it.
He might be. It's not a great look. But I guess he just wants
But
to
he
survive.
wobbled on. I said 5 rounds or less, didn't I? I said 5 or less. I told you. That's
Jake's
another knockdown.
Jake is
I told you 5
absolutely-
rounds or less. 5 rounds or less. I told you. They Paul about to quit.
He's gassed.
He about to quit. And that second knockdown was a quit knockdown. Ooh, hey, that's a motherfucker gonna get him.
They both traded
Throw it
right
right
here.
here.
Jake hated right.
Oh.
All right, there you go. Jake needs to sit on a stool right now. He is so tired. He wants to end this round so bad. Don't fall over.
Ooh, he about to kill him. He about to kill him. Look at Joshua. Told you, Mike.
Jake is so tired. Jake is so tired, man. Found his corner. He's just,
Look at Logan. He's concerned.
yeah, because Jake has nothing left. He's not Usyk. Like he can't. The gas tank isn't there for the style. Jake
I want to see the first knockdown.
Of exhaustion.
There it is. That's a body. Oh, that landed. Oh, that right uppercut. Left foot.
So exhausted.
Oh, that's his ankle. That was his ankle. He just missed up. He just missed up. That wasn't really a knockdown.
That second one was a knockdown.
Oh, that one. That one right there was definitely a knockdown. Bitch, get your ass on here again. It didn't work though, Jakey Poo. It didn't work.
He is exhausted. I don't know. I don't think this. I'll be stunned if he makes it to the end. He's got nothing left in the tank.
Oh, warming his ass up now. Warm him up. I told you Jake gonna have enough to hurt Anthony Joshua, man.
Knockdown. This fight should end now. The corner should throw in the towel. Jake has nothing left.
This is weak as fuck. Like, how you wrap around this man's legs like this? His mom is concerned. Flash to his mom. I bet his mom crying. He about to quit.
Jake is so tired. Is he trying to bait him into? I don't even think it's trying to anything. What this guy? What is he got?
Oh. John Cena.
Bro, what is going on?
Look at his mama. Look at his mama.
There you go, Aiden.
Look at his girl. Oh! Look at him. Yeah, brother. That's it, brother.
Bro, that I just think he just doesn't have that gas tank in him, man. What is his?
This motherfucker is crazy.
He's a psycho. What was he like? I just think Jake must just not have the genetics to have a good cardio or gas tank, because he works hard and he just gets gassed after round 3 and 4.
Well, it's the pressure, man. There's no that's where the experience comes from. It's the pressure. And so you can train all you want, you can't control how much your opponent brings. You know what I'm saying? Like that burns you, and then when you moving like you nervous or scared to engage, that burns you again too. He's concussed. He don't know where the hell he at right now.
I
He concussed.
I think that could have went a lot worse for him, damage wise. He's definitely concussed.
There's one thing money cannot buy. That's experience.
Bro, he is.
Who the hell? Hey.
What was that?
Hey. Yeah.
Bro, he was so tired.
You still knocked down? You about to see it?
Yeah, no, it was bad. Bro, he was. Whoa.
Basically.
Yeah. What?
Oh.
Look at Jake's face, Kalvin.
He went like shit. Hell yeah. He's smiling.
He smiled after that.
Yeah. Poquito loco. I told you, that's what I tell you, do like a calm, simple celebration, like I told y'all motherfuckers, man. But this is the thing though, Joshua did what he was supposed to do. Like, he was supposed to knock him out.
Yeah. 100%. Well, I mean, he did better than I thought he was going to do. He landed some punches, but the diving. What do you make of the diving, Cal? Do you think that was just exhaustion
North 30 million.
trying to buy time?
Yeah, I think his legs is cooked. I think he spent his legs in the first 2 or 3 rounds moving and trying to reposition. And then after that, that's what usually happens when your legs start dying out. You can't feel them anymore. That, along with how big the moment was, that right there also drains you energy-wise as well. A lot of people don't know that. Like big moments like that, big crowds, big opportunities, big platforms, it drains you too. So no matter how in shape you are, you can't train for that. I think all that took a toll on him.
Do you think he could have? Do you think he employed the right strategy? Like,
I think that's the only strategy he could do with his experience level. I think he did the best he could do with what he had. You know what I mean? He don't have the experience, know how to clinch and hold and drop in the pocket and set different traps up. So for what he had, the tools he had, he did what he's supposed to do.
oh,
I'm like Logan about to fight.
Jeez, there's a lot of people in that ring.
seconds of the 6th round. Declaring your winner by knockout, AJ Anthony Joshua.
That game picks the chain.
Well, they both made a lot of money and didn't take too much damage. I see a little bruise on AJ's face right there.
I see it. Interesting.
Anthony Joshua, Anthony, congratulations on the win. How would you describe that fight? Well, first of all, I want to give love to the crowd. I really do appreciate everyone in this venue. Now, you asked me a question. Yeah, it wasn't the best performance. It wasn't the best. The end goal was to get Jake Paul, pin him down, and hurt him. That has been the request leading up, and that was on my mind. It took a bit longer than expected, but the right hand found the destination. Now, Jake Paul, he's done really well tonight. I want to give him his props. He got up time and time again. It was difficult in there for him, but he kept on trying to find a way. It takes a real man to do that. Anyone who lifts up his gloves, we always say we give them their respect. We have to give Jake his respect.
Oh, look at it. Hearn and Paul shaking hands. Class act.
He came up against a real fight tonight. Let's have a 15-month layoff. We shook off the cobwebs, and I can't wait to roll into 2026. And the Tyson Fury is serious as he thinks he is, and he wants to put down his 20 fingers and put on some of this and come and fight. One of the realest guys out there that will take on any challenge. Step in the ring with me next if you're a real guy. Don't go without talking. AJ this, AJ that. Let's see you in the victory. Is that good for you?
He hasn't fought Tyson Fury. I don't think so. I don't think Joshua has.
Are you disappointed you didn't put him away earlier? Well, I see Eddie saying, get him now, get him now. Well, as I said, I need to give this guy a systematic breakdown. I know what type of fighter it is, and I said, I'm going to take his soul, and I said, I'm going to see it leaving his
I think it was a good stream, man. Good stream, good first time.
Yes, sir. So,
And I said it, and that's exactly what happened. See, fighting is not
just
Good, man.
yeah.
A little bit past my bedtime. I gotta get wake up early.
Yeah, let's wrap this on up. But yeah, Calvin, this was a solid first stream. We did it. Yeah, I mean, the fight was what it was. Jake did, I think, what the right strategy was against AJ. Tried getting in and out, but he did not have the gas tank. He wasn't as calm or as confident as he tried coming off. He had zero energy come round 4, and it's probably the best case scenario. He did not take a lot of damage, and yeah, AJ, both guys made a lot of money, got their health. Solid night.
And Josh looking cuz he got both hands on his man's shoulders the whole time. He ain't moved it.
Yeah, man. Well, cool. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for tuning on in. This was Hot Takes with Matt and Hot Sauce, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for stopping by. Have a good one.